What is going on, everybody? My name is Anthony, and this is my channel, Child of the Corn. Tonight, we are actually doing a birthday stream for myself and another guest that I have backstage. Tonight is actually my very first stream, so if my StreamYard kind of is a little bit choppy, I'm sorry. Forgive me this, first stream. So I will try to get better with the mechanics down the road, but so far we're just gonna kind of come on and kind of just chill and talk about some stuff. So other than that, yeah, just be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and bring on my guests and see how they're doing. So my first guest, his birthday is actually today also, and it is my boy Jay. What's going on, Jay?
Hey, dude. It's nice to be here.
Right on, right on. And then we got my other buddy, Mr. Michael Myers cosplayer, big super Halloween fan, the one and only Shape in the Shadows. What's going on, Shape?
Hello. Much.
Right on. So, Jay, I was going to ask you, so what did you do for your birthday today?
I spent some time with the family. I started watching a new horror show on Netflix. I'm not even sure if it's horror, but I think it's advertised as horror. The Midnight Club. Have you seen it advertised?
Midnight Club. I don't believe so.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. So on the synopsis that it gives you, it's basically a show about these terminally ill kids go to a hospice, and they make a pact that whoever dies first will try and, if there's an afterlife, try and reach the others from the other side. So it kind of drew me in just with that. What did you do for your birthday?
So again, I didn't go to bed this morning until like 6 o'clock. I was kind of up and just watching Scream 4. Out of all the Screams, of course, I picked that one. But yeah, I sat down and watched it. It actually wasn't that bad. Like I really don't dislike that film at all. It's actually pretty good. It's fun. It's a fun film for sure. But then I just slept for a little bit. Definitely needed some sleep, and then we got up and went and ate some sushi with the madre, and went out and I got some new poster frames because I got on my birthday, not my birthday, on my first vacation weekend, we went to go see Ends. Went and we were in some toy stores, and I actually got an original Scream 2 poster. So it was pretty dope. So I wanted to get a frame for it. And then again, like I was telling you yesterday, I got a I Know What You Did Last Summer original poster. So I was like, all right, might as well get a couple frames, and yep, pretty stoked. So how about you, Shape? What did you do today?
Well, went to the doctor's office. got this staph infection drained down my armpit. That's why I've kind of been sick the past couple days and stuff, and really been when you get one of this stuff. Cause I had one on my chin, man, and when you get those, man, it really takes it out of you, like your whole body. Like,
oh, I bet, man. Yeah,
it felt in a way kind of feels like COVID in a way.
Oh yeah, like it's actually weird because like two mornings ago I woke up, had a headache. It was like the night before I was around some people watching the football game Sunday night, and I don't know. I think it's just the weather change and stuff, and just kind of under the weather, and it's it's starting to get cold. I mean, for sure. We haven't turned on the furnace yet, but like it's getting pretty cold in the house and stuff. So, but yeah, right on.
That's all I pretty much did. Took the kids out to Spirit today. First time going for a bit, so I mean they're going to be closing soon, so I might as well go one more time to Spirit.
Yeah, I had I think I had gift certificate given to me, or like some percentage off or whatever, and it literally was just for yesterday, so that's kind of disappointing. But dude, Spirit is awesome, man. Like I've literally been there like 3 times so far, and the one in Capital City that we went to, it was awesome. Beyond, it was awesome. This beanie I got, which I really like. I was hoping I could get a Scream one, so maybe I'll try to get there one more time before they kind of close up shop.
Yes.
Do they have those over there, Jay? I know it might be. They don't. Dang.
No, we don't have Spirit, Hot Topic, anything cool like that. We don't have it.
You know, it's a great store. Spencer's, man. Spencer's is a great store that has like all kinds of cool shit. I mean, just man. I went there and I got a Batman hoodie. But of course, Days didn't let me take it home. But it's, dude, yeah, that store had just a bunch of just all kinds of different stuff. So yeah, and it's always been like that. It was like that when I was a little kid and everything. So yeah, Hot Topic's got some good t-shirts and stuff too, though, no doubt. I've always been about like the band tees and stuff like the graphic tees. Well, let's see. We got a few people in the comments. We got Mrs. Shape saying, "Happy birthday, guys. Appreciate it, Miss Shape. Thank you." We got Kirsten and Larry. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so very much for the birthday wishes. Thank you. So, well,
Happy
I was going to ask.
Day to you too. Happy birthday, Anthony and Jay.
You know what's crazy is that I don't know if most people know that I mean Jay knows because I brought it up to Jay a couple times, but my middle name is actually Jay. It's Anthony J. Mock. And I actually hadn't met anybody named Jay up until, well, it's weird because I went and bought my PC. We're in Colorado, and the kid that, I literally feel like I had just brought that up today. So I was like, I don't think I've ever met somebody named Jay. And then within a week or two time, like I met two people that were named Jay.
And then we found out we shared a birthday, and it got even weirder.
Yeah, it did. No doubt. So Jay, what I was going to ask you was, and I hope you watched it. If not that big a deal. Did you happen to watch Urban Legend this morning?
I didn't, because people came over, and when you think people are going to be here for like an hour and they stay for like 5.
Oh man, it's all, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've definitely been there.
I was watching all the spooky Mickey Mouse stuff because of the babies.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, when I was younger around Halloween time, dude, I'd be watching anything and everything, hardcore scary movies. But like, I posted on my Instagram, Boy Meets World, like Scooby-Doo and shit. Like, I mean, it'd just be a big concoction of different like stuff. So that's what's great about Halloween, man.
My biggest one for Halloween was Alvin the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman and Frankenstein.
I still like that. I still like
Alvin
when the kids come out, I'll put that on.
Crazy. Oh, I remember Alvin and the Chipmunks. I remember like DuckTales and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the Huey, Dewey, and Louie or whatever they are. We watched them today. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Nice. So, I know we were just kind of looking at pictures, Jay. What's your opinion or kind of just thoughts on the new Scream movie?
So I don't think it's going to be as bad as everyone expects. I think they're going to overcompensate for the fact that they don't have Nev. I don't think they're going to let it, derail the fans' thoughts of the franchise. So I don't think there's anything to worry about in that aspect. Are we going to miss her? Yeah. But is it going to ruin the movie? I don't think so.
I 100% agree, man. Like I'm telling you, it's like I said, I love Nev to death. And even watching the fourth one this morning, she's actually really good in that one. And I'm just interested to see, kind of the direction they go with this one, because it's kind of interesting that it is, not going to kind of have her in it. So I just like the storylines. We've talked about this. I love the storylines. So, and kind of the whodunit. So I kind of want to see what the motive is going to be of whoever the killer, pretty much is. So what do you think, Jay? Or not Jay, Shape, sorry.
Well, with Well, Nev's not going to be. I mean, I think it's going to be good. I mean, I said for in the past, like even with like Scream 5, I mean, her character didn't really need to be in there. I said, do we call her and say, hey, it's happened again? So since of course, she came in the picture. So again, there's also there's no ties to Sydney. There's no ties because then, like I said, 1, 2, 3, and 4, it was somebody she knew or she was related to, right?
Yeah.
And 5, there was no relation, so they were just trying to do their own thing. So, like I said, she actually had to come into the picture. So again, she didn't really need to be in there. So with Scream 6 is going to be their first attempt without Neve Campbell. So it'd be interesting to see how they do. But again, if Scream 5 she was barely even in it, you can actually take it again with Scream 6 without her completely out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, she literally could have just taken that phone call and like that could have been her own cameo and stuff like that, and the movie probably would have been fine. So, yeah. I mean, it's interesting to see kind of because it kind of is like the next, I guess, big franchise movie that's going to come out. So, are there any like, well, okay, Shape, where is your fandom for like Scream? Is like where's that franchise at? Like, is it in your top 5 or?
I say it's about like maybe like 6, maybe.
Okay, right on, nice. Do you guys want to maybe go over you guys' like big likes and stuff? Like, what would be your top like 4 or 5, Shape?
Well, number 1 is gonna be Halloween
For sure.
Number 2 will probably be the Friday 13 franchise. 3
Love it.
will be Nightmare on Elm Street. 4 will actually be more like the vampires type deals. With all the vampire movies, especially like Lost Boys. My favorite is Fright Night. I love Fright Night.
Awesome. Yeah.
When it comes down to the 5th one, will have to be mostly werewolves. Love werewolf movies.
Yeah.
Anything werewolves in there, I'm like right on it. And then of course, then we kind of get into like then it gets to Scream, like the other slashers, stuff like that. 6, Scream, but I think I might put the Scream kind of 7 because I forgot about Leprechaun. Leprechaun is also another one I love, so I put Leprechaun 6.
Nice. What about you, Jay? Oh, I guess we are. Well, actually, I'm interested. Well, I know you're probably gonna say. Okay, never mind. You go.
We're gonna have to put it as
For
number
sure.
1. It's gonna have to happen. Then I'm gonna say Friday the 13th. Scream, Chucky. So that takes me to 4.
Nice. I didn't realize you're such a fan of Child's Play. Like it. Nice. Which
Obsessed with it.
That's awesome. Which films do you like the best?
Number 3. We'll go with number 3.
Like it, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
That one to me is very underrated, honestly.
Yeah, I'm all for the underdog.
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard to pick between Saw, Halloween. Yeah, I think I'll leave number 5. They can be a joint number 5.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore maybe top 4. That's totally fine. Yeah, nice. Child's Play. That's nice. Oh, this is Don't Tell Nightmare or anything. Number 1. Oh, it's. Well, I would say that number 1 probably would have been Child's Play because it probably meant the most to me growing up. But I would say honestly, it's probably Scream. I'd say it's Scream, Child's Play, Halloween, and I think I'm gonna have to go with Shape. I think Nightmare on Elm Street's actually way underrated. Like I think all of those movies are like so enjoyable and like all very rewatchable for sure. I'm playing Madden. I'm buying all these, DVDs and stuff. I literally just bought the Leprechaun set for like $10. It's like 8 films for like $10. Like I'm like, geez, what a deal. But I bought the first 4 Nightmares. Just awesome, dude. Like I forget just how great those films actually are. I just feel like they were so like inventive for like, when they came out and everything. Like I kind of wonder, what do you guys think? Which franchise meant more, Scream or Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh,
Which one do you?
Don't do that. because
Yeah, because like I guess okay, my bad. Yep.
different audience, dude. Like I get that there's some people that love both, but I feel like the targeted audience is completely different types of people.
True. Yeah, because I remember on a like one stream, I think Craven and those guys were on there, and I was like, which franchise, like which film meant more to Wes's career? You know, Scream or the original Nightmare on Elm Street? And I actually think they said Scream. I think because it revitalized everything, but like I mean, so did probably Nightmare. So it's kind of a toss up for sure.
That's a hard one, yeah.
Yeah, that is a tough one. Get to a few more of these comments. We got Camp Crystal Lake. How's it going, man? What's going on? Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And nice. All righty. Well, are there any films that you guys are like really looking forward to, or anything that you've seen as of late, like any previews or anything?
Shape.
Nothing. Kind of. I mean that Meg
Or maybe
looks
or maybe like anything like older that you maybe like had seen, and like for me on Tubi I saw like The Prowler was on there, a movie called Pieces. I think it's like a really cool like old school kind of like slasher, kind of almost like that Giallo-esque kind of like. I need to watch more of those like Argentos and like those old school like slasher films and stuff, I think.
well. I'm gonna take myself out of the horror realm real quick because there actually
No, that's
there's a movie that just came out that I really want to watch, and it's Black Adam.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
everybody and grandma's been talking about. I'm a huge DC fan. Like I'm more about DC than Marvel, but yeah. Yeah, literally I've been seeing everybody going to it, everybody talking about it and stuff. So
It was crazy because like the critics gave like a low score, but the freaking fans gave like freaking like almost 100.
wait, who gave it a low score?
The critics on Rotten Tomatoes,
Really?
yeah, the critics give like a 40%, but the audience gave like almost 100%.
That's dope.
crazy.
Yeah, see, like it's almost like which one do you give a shit more about, you know? Critics or the audience? I think the production company's obviously the audience. Like they probably give a shit less about the critics. I can remember seeing so many, you know, critics, or I can't even think of that famous dude's name. I should probably know his name. You know, they just rag on all these like horror films and stuff like that. Oh, they're too bloody, they're too like too much and shit. And it's like these are like historic films, dude.
I definitely think that horror gets the worst, shit when it comes to
Oh yeah,
people.
agreed.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that
no,
we need like a horror fan, like a massive horror fan to become a critic for us to get like a true reaction. Because most of these critics, I'm not saying that they're not horror fans, but they're more likely to be into action movies or superhero movies. They're always gonna favorite whatever their personal preference is.
true, very true. So I did see that Camp Crystal Lake, he gave his Mount Rushmore here. We got in first place, obviously Friday the 13th. 2, we got Halloween. 3, Nightmare on Elm Street. 4, It the Clown. And 5, Chucky. 6, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do like a few of the TCM entries for sure. I would probably say my favorite is probably 2003. Jessica Biel, she's just a babe, and she's actually really good in that film. Honestly, like when it comes to like scream queens and stuff like that, I mean, she hits that aspect like pretty much spot on in that film. So, have you watched any of those, Jay? I know you said you weren't too big into them or anything.
I tried years ago. It's on my list of things to revisit. I did finally get around to watching the first 2 Hellraisers, but the thing is, there's so much good content horror-wise coming out, both like movie-wise, streams and stuff. There's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah,
You know,
no, I totally agree. And it's like I want to watch something new, but then yet I go back to like something that I really like to rewatch, like all the stuff I've seen like 100 times. So I'm just like, yeah. I actually just saw on Vudu they brought you can rent Barbarian and stuff like that.
it's still not even in the cinemas until tomorrow. Here,
What's that? Oh,
Barbarian. It's not even, yeah,
oh, crazy. I have a feeling that you're gonna like that movie a lot. Yeah, I have a
Dude, I
feeling.
saw the trailer on the big screen when we went to see Smile and when we went to see Halloween Ends. That movie, I'm so pumped for it. That and Pray for the Devil
Yeah, I remember you had mentioned that film. Yeah,
looks good.
yeah. There's just something about those paranormal movies of like that religious aspect, and it's yeah, like we talked about it like a couple months ago. Watched Exorcist again for like the first time in forever, and it's just like, man, that movie is so cringy at times because it's just like, ugh, if this ever like happened, like,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I have no idea how like my reaction would even be if I saw somebody in that kind of state. Like, I'd just be like, dude, I don't even know what to even think about life anymore. Like, geez, Louise. So, speaking of Exorcist, what do you guys think? I don't know. We probably talked about this. Gordon Green, um, trying to do 3 entries, I guess, instead of just doing maybe one, or do you think he'll be successful with 3 or?
You should just do 2 and cut his losses. We saw how he did with the Halloween franchise, the trilogy. So I think he should just do his 2, then cut his losses the third one. Just say we're just doing a 2.
So Shape, I guess I think the last time we were talking on Camp Nightmare. So you said you were going to watch it again, I think, and kind of you had watched it a couple of times. I know we don't have to sit here and talk about ends all night, but so what's your, I guess, ending conclusion since it's been a couple weeks now?
Well, actually, I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Holy shnikes! You and Jay must have been talking. Okay.
Well, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because when I was watching Alex Scary's video he did, the comparison with Lost Boys, you can actually see the comparison of ends and stuff like that and the way they do it.
Totally
and when
agree.
when you watch them all together, 18 kills and ends, when you watch them all together like in one whole movie, you actually see you see what David Green was trying to do with this trilogy. You can see it throughout the whole film, because when you watch them back to back to back, you see how things were happening in 18. You saw things were kind of portrayed in kills, and then you get to ends, and then you see the bigger picture with ends. Because again, the way he was trying to tell the story was that yes, Michael Myers is like the boogeyman. He's evil, so like that. But you see through the movie that evil can also latch on to other people, and also can affect the town. So then that's when they bring Corey, and you see what happened to Corey, and see his backstory, and you see how the corruption of Michael and the fear of the town, and everything else, can latch on to other people. So you saw with Corey and how it's more explained, not totally explained like Michael's like how he is, but how he affects the town and how he affects people.
Oh yeah, you could see that in kills for sure. Like the town was already kind of going crazy and stuff. So in that aspect, he actually did, a really good job of portraying that or showing that for sure.
So the way I keep putting it to people when they complain about the lack of Michael time in ends, and I get it, we didn't get enough time, I agree. With this franchise, I see it as David Gordon Green was doing an introduction, a main body, and an end, right? We had so much Michael time and kill time in the kills. So if you watch it, like Shape said, as one movie, you get that feel of, well, that's the introduction, that's the main part, and this is the end. So I feel like when you watch it like that, you get what you want. If you watch it as a movie on its own, you might not get what you want. I was going to say something else as well. I think I might have lost it. Train of thought, come back.
No, I mean, I think you guys are hitting the nail on the head. I mean, sure, definitely, and you and Shape are saying if you watch it all as just like one obviously giant film. I mean, yeah, I mean, and that's what I think he's trying to portray is that the evil, it can change shape or be transferred or just like can kind of stir up other people and kind of make them kind of the same way and stuff. Did you guys hear about what David Gordon Green said about the alternate ending or whatever?
Yeah.
Dace had sent it to me over Snap, and he had talked about doing an H3 kind of thing or something like that, and I was like, dude, that'd been really cool. honestly, people probably wouldn't have been really happy with that either. Like, like I said, like, I mean, I love that you guys like the movie like a lot. And like I said, I didn't like say it was a terrible movie. It's, for me, it's like 7.5. So yeah.
That's not
But
a bad rating. It's
yeah,
not a
it's
bad rating.
honestly
I
not
said to
like
you earlier.
I literally like, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like I rate movies, pretty high and stuff. So yeah, no, it wasn't a terrible movie to me, it honestly wasn't. But
The the
oh, my bad. You can go, Jay. Yep.
the thing I was going to say before that I forgot. The issue I have with David Gordon Green and doing these trilogies is I think you set a box for yourself. And sometimes things are better outside of a box, where you can be more creative and go, oh, actually, I've had this idea. That'd be great. Let's make a fourth movie. If you set yourself a limitation, because, yeah, it's a goal for him, make 3 great movies. I see it as a limitation because if you do really well with one part of the storyline in, say, the first movie, but your plan for 2 and 3 doesn't include that, you've got no creativity, room for creativity to be able to go, you know what, this needs more time. This is what people liked. Um, so that's the thing that I think he's doing wrong. Do I think he could potentially pull off a decent movie out of 3 movies? Yeah. Do I think that everyone's going to like it? No.
Yeah, that's going to be true with any film. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I would actually have to agree with Kirsten here. She said the OG and O3 are the ones she likes. I would definitely say those are easily my top two, in that franchise. That first one, Toby Hooper, like what a beast, like what a way to like, kind of set the horror genre on fire. It's such like it's a very cringy like movie. It's so like I don't know. I think that like adds to like the vibe of that movie though. So it's actually really well done. Looks like Larry said he watched Barbarian today on HBO Max. Nice. I got HBO Max. I didn't realize. I feel like I just don't get on that enough. I need to. So maybe I might watch that over the weekend.
What was your thoughts on it, Larry? Let us know.
Yeah, no doubt. I think when Larry asked me initially when he saw we went to the theaters, I think I gave it. I think I gave it an 8, 9, or a 9. I think. Yeah. I would say that's speaking of TCM, I think I might have I think I might liked X just a tad bit more. Yeah, I think I gave X like a 9.5. Like I absolutely love that movie. It was actually really good for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I almost maybe might agree with Camp Crystal Lake here. Like I just feel like there are some films that maybe should just be left alone. But it would be interesting to see like maybe even H3 should be left alone. But if somebody, wanted to, you know, take that and remake it, like I feel like that kind of movie would be really fun to remake because it's just like a lot there that you could be really creative with.
Yeah.
But with nowadays, I don't know, technology and stuff like The Exorcist, like just don't make it a bunch of CGI, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Even though I was worried about that with the Hellraiser film, but they actually did a really good job of keeping it pretty balanced. So yeah, I actually think you're really gonna like that movie, dude. If you like the first two and just didn't totally hate those films, like I think you're gonna like that film a lot.
I've still got a few days off, so it's definitely on my list of things to do. I told Shay about the urban legend movies, so that's like top priority when we go to watch movies because she's interested in it. Whereas Hellraiser, I'll have to watch alone. She won't watch it.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. A couple years ago, I'd watched those films for like the first time again in like forever since I had been a young kid, and even then, I was sitting there, as like a 20-year-old dude, like, holy cow, these are like.
Hey, baby Shay.
She says happy birthday.
Look at her pajamas.
Hey.
She's
happy
like,
birthday.
oh, she's like, that's me.
Hey.
All right, go on. Let's get you in the bath.
She's still looking as she's walking away. Nice.
She's not camera shy, is she?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man, there's like crazy, like some animals will not be camera shy at all, and then some would just be like, "No, get that camera out of my face." Like it's kind of funny.
Yeah, my dog. If you put the camera on her, she's like, no.
Yep, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. I actually had this funny ass picture that Days took today of her roommate's cat, That cat is like so photogenic. It's like not even funny. Yeah. Yeah, I want to comment on this. Camp Crystal Lake said, "Have you guys seen People Under the Stairs?" I literally sit here and I say that I'm a Wes Craven fan, and I still have not seen that movie. I hear it's like really damn good, so I definitely need to put that on my watch list. I can't think of who. I think there's some really famous actors in that film. Have you seen that, Shape?
I have not seen it.
I think. Let's see. We got. Jesus, I hit cast and doesn't even say. Yeah, I'm not for sure, but yeah, I've heard that. I've definitely heard the film's actually really good. So we got Camp Crystal Lake saying I can't wait for the TCM game. Didn't I think I might have heard? Is there so there is confirmed that there is a Halloween game, or they haven't confirmed it?
There was a fan one made. I don't know.
I'm actually surprised that they haven't done like video games for pretty much like all like the like holy trinity of slashers and stuff like that. It's kind of because obviously the Friday the 13th one is actually really cool. Well, I mean, yeah, it just seems really cool.
I think the closest thing we've got as of yet is Dead by Daylight, where you can have like all the different killers.
Yeah. The main ones you got is Freddy, Michael.
You can have all of them on that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Let's go. That's so weird. I feel like I've only ever seen gameplay of like Jason. Nice.
Yeah, for Dead by Daylight. Yeah, that's the only one they don't have is Jason, but they got Scream. Yeah, they got Ghostface, Leatherface, Michael, and Freddy. Those are the big four. They even brought some stuff like evil. Was it Resident Evil characters in there, and they brought.
You got Ash Williams.
I was just gonna. Say.
They brought what's it that Gorgon thing from Stranger Things? He's in there.
Demogorgon. You've got Pinhead. You've got
Pinhead.
The guy from Silent Hill. There's it's diverse on there. There's
Jigsaw,
a lot.
the pig girl, the pig. Jigsaw. Yeah.
If you haven't played it, honestly, I got into it recently. Shape and Nightmare kept telling me I needed to play it. I become like semi-addicted with that game.
Hey, but I warn you, Anthony. If you want to play Dead by Daylight and you want to play Killer, I'm gonna warn you now. You're going to get some mean old messages, and people invite you to a freaking party to bitch you out if you play Killer. Just heads up.
Huh. Right on. Yeah, my buddy's already the new Call of Duty comes out like I think 2 days. Yeah, Friday, and he's already like, "You downloading it Friday? What are you doing?" Saturday, Dace and I have a Halloween party. Dude, I'm sorry I missed that stream the other night with you guys. God damn, it looked fucking fun as shit. I was trying to work with my kind of mechanics on this video editor I kind of downloaded and stuff like that. So I was kind of trying to get some practice in. But yeah, no, I saw your guys' costumes and shit, dude. It looked dope.
Yeah,
of course, Brandon.
Really we'll be doing that every year now because it was fun.
Were you the guys from Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Dude, that's such a good movie, man. I need to watch that again. Damn, it's been a minute.
And then I remembered that I'd got a shark costume, like a blow-up shark costume. So I decided to costume change and be Jaws for a little while.
Oh, let's go. Nice. Dude, Shape, I saw your video where you showed up. So you showed up to a party, like a backyard party as Michael Myers?
Yeah. Our son, he's on the football team, whatever. Yep. And it's kind of like it was like one of our friends that are the kids. So, but actually, it was like his I guess like his little kids party. So I think she's like 1 or 2 years old. It was like her birthday party. So they were talking about it, like, hey, you just saw Michael Myers, because she talks about all my stuff I do and everything. So she's really excited for that. So what I did was they brought the kids out from the back or from the house and kind of did like a little train to get your candy and stuff, right? So I come from the other side of the house,
Yep.
and they kind of scare them and stuff like that. It was actually pretty fun. They all kind of enjoyed themselves. And there was one kid there. He's like, I thought Michael Myers killed babysitters, not kids. He's like, he's all trying to take off running. It was funny.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I've seen her posting pictures of him playing football and stuff. That's awesome, dude. They just play flag, right? Or they?
Yeah, flag football.
Yeah, nice. Man, I remember those days. Some of the funnest shit. We got Sarah in the comments. Thank you, Sarah. I very much appreciate it. I also want to say thank you for subbing to my channel the other day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's see. Is the girl from The Ring in the game also?
Yes.
She's actually pretty creepy. When you go against her, I actually think she's pretty creepy.
Right on.
Like some of these killers, Ghostface, I don't think's creepy. He pops up out of nowhere, but he's not creepy. Some of them, like, they give me the chills. When I'm playing against them, I'm like, shit.
So that's what, yeah, okay, obviously the game's like you're either the survivor or you're trying to survive or you're the killer and you're trying to pretty much massacre everybody, okay.
Yeah, so you've got 4 survivors per game and 1 killer. And you have to go around and turn on the generators to be able to open the door to escape. And you've got the killer coming around trying to kill you the whole time. And each killer has their own perks. So when Shape plays, he plays as Michael Myers, and he has like less of a heartbeat than other people. And the heartbeat is supposed to tell you whether they're near you or not. Like they all have a perk, and some of them can like phase. You've got ones that can throw shit at you, like depending on what they are,
Dope. I dig it. That makes total sense. Did you guys ever play zombies back in the day? Call of Duty, like Black Ops or anything like that?
Oh, Call of Duty.
So much time playing zombies, dude. Yeah, spent in college. Holy shnikes. Fun. Very, very fun.
And they really, in my opinion, they really messed it up in Ghosts where they did aliens instead of zombies.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I don't know if I played that one. I think after Black Ops, I didn't play for a while.
Yeah.
Well, what comes to games for me, I'm big in. I was big in Left 4 Dead, Gears of War, and Halo.
Yes, dude. Gears of War, such an underrated. I don't know if I should say underrated, but I just remember at all my friends, I was kind of the only one that was huge into Gears. I effing love that game. Came with my Xbox 360.
Yeah, because I got both Lancers, actual replica Lancers.
Oh, let's go, dude! Damn.
I got the one they released when Gears of War 5 came out, the red one. I got that one, and then I got the one for Gears of War 4 they released. Those 2 Lancers.
Cool. Dude, yeah, that game was so hard. Oh man, you would play Horde? Holy shnikes, that would get intense, man. That was some fun shit. Some fun stuff. Okay, so Dace and I were talking about this, and I'll let you guys go first, obviously, because you guys will probably be surprised by mine. I might have told you, Jay. I don't know. I think I did tell you, Jay. My bad. But we'll still ask. Okay, Shape, here's a question for you. If you were going to be left on a desert island, which 5 films would you take with you? I guess we could keep it horror, but I guess let's just keep it horror for like now, yeah.
Oh, Halloween.
Nice. Did you do anything with, since it was the birthday yesterday or anything? Did you watch it? For the original?
For the birthday?
Yeah. Or yesterday, the original Halloween came out in 1978, October 25th.
Actually, I was kind of out of it yesterday. I was like...
Understandable, yeah.
I mean, remember, I've been sick for a couple days. I got off like that. It'll be Halloween 78. Friday 13th, Part 7.
Dang, you really like that film. Nice. I honestly loved your opinion on that film and just the look at Jason, dude. You're spot on. Like he looks dark and just like when you said he gets out of the water and you can see his spine and shit. Really good. Fucking just special or makeup and practical. Like, dude, this stuff looks good, man.
Next will be that's two. American Wolf in London, Fright Night, and that's gonna be a tough one for the last one.
I didn't realize you like Friday Night so much. That's dope. Nice.
Man, the last one's gonna be kind of difficult for me because it's either gonna be Army of Darkness or Halloween 2018.
That's dope. It's been a while since I've seen Army of Darkness. I definitely need to rewatch that film. Damn.
Oh man, I love the Evil Dead franchise, man. I even love when they came out with the TV series, but I hate it because they ended it the series. They ended it with like a cliffhanger. I was like, oh man, really? You're gonna end it like this?
You guys are you're gonna be mad shape because I've never seen the original 2 or the remake. I've only seen Army of Darkness bits and pieces, like quite a bit of the film. But yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, I remember Killjoy Jake and
you didn't watch those. Even the TV series. I actually got the collector's box set they came out with. But the only problem was, I think Universal has Army of Darkness, so they didn't include that in with the box set, which kind of sucks.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think the remake is actually on Tubi right now. A lot of people say that remake's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, the remake was good. I enjoyed it.
Nice. All right. Well, what about you, Jay?
I'm not going to do it in order because I feel like.
Oh yeah, it's almost like yeah.
It chapter 1.
Old school or new? New.
Chapter 1. So it's new one. Chapter 1.
Nice.
Friday the 13th, 2009. Halloween 2018. Saw 3.
3. Okay.
And OG Scream.
Nice. Very nice.
It's a hard one.
That is a tough one, and a lot of good variety. I know this, and I probably changed my mind a tad bit because I was telling Jay and Dace. I just love them late 90s slasher films. Like I love them to death, dude. Like they're so good. Like it's crazy that probably only one of them is in my top 5 though. But like when it comes to like rewatchability, I could sit there, I'll have those on a loop, dude, and just yeah. So my 5 would be Scream OG, Scream 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and Urban Legend. Dude, you gotta watch that film, dude. I'm telling you, because I definitely wanted to hear, thoughts and opinions on that film.
Yeah, I think the plan is to watch it tomorrow. I'll definitely let you know how I feel about it. I think that Shay's gonna like it because that's right up her street.
I think she's gonna love that movie, man. Yeah, it's definitely a good whodunit, and man, it's awesome. It is. So Shape, werewolf movies. I see Miss Day sitting here saying, Fright Night is a great movie. I'd say the werewolf scene is better than the werewolf in London. I know, Shape. I know. We talked about this. The transformation, we've talked about this. It's pretty legendary, obviously, in, American Werewolf in London, obviously. And I think we talked, how do you feel about The Howling? Is that like a top 3 werewolf movie or?
No. The Howling, to me, The Howling's not a bad movie. It's not a bad werewolf movie, but the only thing is, when it comes to like everybody likes that transformation scene. For me, I don't like it that much because he's just standing there.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like slowly transformed. He's slowly transforming to the werewolf, but he's just standing there. I like Rick Baker's approach to when it comes to like transformation for a werewolf because your whole bones are breaking and cracking and changing shape. Your whole body's changing
for sure.
You're not going to be just standing there and be like, oh, okay, I'm changing. You ain't gonna be like that. You're gonna be like what he did, was crawl on the ground, screaming, crying, all this other stuff. It's gonna be a painful transformation.
Oh yeah, like
I think Rick Baker did a hell of a job with the prosthetic, with all the stuff he did in that movie. And then, of course, he actually, I think he won an Oscar for best makeup for that movie. And then, of course, he did again with the makeup for the Wolfman.
Awesome. I need to watch that film. Damn. Oh man, dude. When it comes to Curse, dude, wasn't Rick Baker initially supposed to do the werewolf in Cursed? I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. And then
I think Cursed probably like be up in my top 5 because I love Cursed.
Hell yeah, dude. Obviously, no Christina Ricci, but just the movie in general. It's a little campy and cheesy at moments, but like it's for a CGI, it's not bad. It's not that bad at all. I definitely enjoy it for sure. Okay, we got Camp Crystal Lake here. All right, so his top 5 or Desert Island 5. Friday the 13th Part 6, awesome film. Oh man, I actually those I'd say that's in my top 3, maybe top 2. Halloween 78 second. 3 would be Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. 4 would be Puppet Master, the original. Okay, the original. And then 5 would be Hellraiser. Dude, nice. Original OG Hellraiser, nice. Original Puppet Master, that's kind of crazy. Nice. Yeah, I think my favorite Puppet Master film was probably the 4th one. I just kind of like the whole I don't know. It's just, I think it's kind of fun, and it's like more so they're kind of like the good guys and protecting, they're kind of that teenage college kid and all this shit, the Brainiac and stuff. So have you seen those, Jay?
So I remember watching them when I was younger. I was saying this to Nightmare not long ago, and I seem to have just wiped them clean out of my brain. And like I remember parts of the movie, but until I met these guys and started speaking to like Nightmare, and I saw his Puppet Master collection, I was like, shit, I've watched that, and it kind of like when something comes back to you and you're like,
for sure,
I know that.
Nice. Yeah, I actually grew up watching those actually a lot more than I've actually probably told you guys. Like we had like, dubbed or recorded, off HBO and stuff like that. And they were just, I think we had the second one and the third one. Yeah. But then I ended up buying the 4th one, obviously, and stuff like that. But yeah, really good. I actually love Tubi because when I first got Tubi, I was watching all the Wishmasters, all the Puppet Masters. Like, yeah. Real good variety on there and stuff. Shape, have you ever seen the movie The Prowler?
I don't think so, no.
It's from 81. 81 had crazy slasher movies that all just came out and stuff like that in 81, but I don't know. I think it's one I gotta watch. I think it's like based upon some dude kind of dressed up from the army, or he's like an ex he's a veteran or something, and then he kind of goes on a killing spree, I think, or something, but nice.
Sounds like the movie The Hunted.
The Hunted.
It's got Benicio del Toro and oh my god, who's the guy you played Toothface in Batman?
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Tommy Jones in it. And so Tommy Jones' character.
Yes, I have seen this film.
Like knives and stuff, when they're like, he kind of goes, yeah, it's that's one hell of a movie. That
is one hell of a movie. Yeah, dude, that is a good movie. Yep, that is a good film. So, Jay, I noticed the plaque behind you. How would you compare Heath Ledger's Joker to Jack Nicholson's Joker?
Heath Ledger will always be my favorite. Jack Nicholson, big fan. How
do you think he does in the role in the original? I guess technically it wouldn't be the original, but 89, I guess, yeah.
I think that he did really well. And he really captured, my understanding of the Joker. He did it really well. But Heath Ledger, dude. I think we have to have an extra amount of respect for the method acting and what it did to him. I think that if that's ignored, that it was for nothing. And his skill of pulling off the Joker, and then obviously the sad turn of events that happened afterwards, I just think that he deserves that top spot when it comes to being the Joker. The laugh, dude, the way he kind of made Joker himself, it was great for the movie. It was just unfortunate as to what happened after. What do you think about it?
Dude, I can remember going to the theaters to see that movie, and it was just like, what are we watching? They're not, and I don't know how you guys felt about the new Batman, but like when we went and saw this new one, I was sitting there like, holy shit, I haven't seen a movie this good in like a really long time. And that's pretty much how it was when I was younger and we went and saw Dark Knight. I was like, whoa. Pretty much when Dark Knight Rises came out, I was like, well, there's no way that they're going to top Dark Knight. So it took me a while to actually go see the film. And I actually really like Dark Knight Rises. It's actually a really good film. Um, what maybe like what are your top like 2 or 3 Batman movies?
I'm gonna remove movies, and I'm just gonna go Batman. Right? What's my favorite 3 Batman?
Awesome.
I'm gonna go Dark Knight Rises.
Holy shnikes, I didn't realize that that was your favorite. Nice.
Dark Knight and Gotham. Because, dude,
You're
every
talking
time
the
I
TV
find out,
show?
yeah, every time I find out that someone's a Batman fan, I'm like, have you watched Gotham? Every time, every time. Like, it does not get enough love.
Yeah, actually, I have not seen the TV show, and I'm actually a really big Batman fan, but it doesn't have Batman in it, right?
But it does. It does.
He's younger, or
It's his origin,
oh, okay,
right? But it's not just his origin. It's everyone's origin.
nice.
Penguin, Riddler, the lot, and it's so good, dude. I cannot like, even how they did Ivy, dude. It's crazy. If you have time to waste, sit and watch it because there's parts of it that aren't great, right? But what I like about it, and I think you'll like this aspect about it, is it kind of, instead of being a who done it, it's a who is it, right? So you're introduced to these villains and you're like, okay, who's that going to be? And I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, speaking of origin stories, so I think is the dude's name Paul Dano that just played the new Riddler. I think they're actually considering it doing like a Riddler Origins like TV series or something like that. I think he really did a really good job playing Riddler in the new one.
I really liked the guy who did it in Gotham. He had the awkwardness and the nerdiness down to a T. I can't remember his name. I always get him and the Penguin's names mixed up. But he'd got the look, that tall, skinny, kind of nerdy, outcast type of character. And you literally watch him go from a normal human being to the Riddler. And it's just, I love seeing the origins and stuff. If you can pull it off, I think it's great. The only character out of the whole thing that I was disappointed with was Harley Quinn.
Hmm.
The Harley Quinn was like, dude, the Scarecrow. Like, there's so many characters in there that get appreciation that have never been given it before in movies. It's only ever in the comics or the cartoons. It was such a refreshing take on it because no one had done it. No one had done it, and I just Gotham, dude, Gotham.
Shaper, you a Batman fan?
Yeah.
What do you get? Top 3 films or?
Oh, top 3 films? Oh man, it had to be Batman.
'89.
Keaton.
Let's go.
Yeah, Michael
dude.
Keaton. Yeah, Batman. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, it's a really good film, man. It's
And
like
the new Batman was pretty good. The new Batman. I think that's pretty good.
yeah, it's actually my favorite. I actually put it at the top of my list. I actually enjoyed it like a lot. And I know Robert Pattinson and shit, but dude, I think he smashed the role. I think Penguin's awesome. I think the Riddler's awesome. Lenny Kravitz's daughter playing Catwoman. Just like it just seemed like more of a comic book style film compared to the others. But oh, dude, '89. Fuck, dude. Returns. I had both the VHSs growing up. I think Returns actually doesn't get enough love. I actually really, dude, Tim Burton did such a good job. And I've seen like things where they talked about those films back in the day when they first came out. And they were too violent for kids and all this shit. And it's like, dude, Batman is not a kid's like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of a dark, like some of the comics and shit were pretty like aggressive and shit. So, but might be like the best comment I might have seen all night, other than the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. Um, Sarah says the Joel Schumacher Batman movies are such guilty pleasures, hands down. Batman and Robin and Forever are gems. Yeah, Forever is probably in my top 3. Yeah, yeah, I actually really like that movie a lot.
There's only one Batman movie that I will not watch. Like, it's too bad for me to watch. And that's
which one? And which one's that?
Batman Begins.
That's so crazy. Shape's gonna probably. Do you like that film, Shape, or?
Batman Begins okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Like it is a good origin story, but I just compared to the others, some people say it's like the best one, and I'm like, dude, really? Out of the trilogy, Nolan's trilogy, I'm like, dude, I think it's easily the third best.
Yeah, I was talking to Jay about this. Like when it comes to the Nolan trilogy, like he had Batman Begins, which it was okay, and then you got The Dark Knight, which was like epic in my opinion. That movie was epic,
no doubt.
And The Dark Knight Rises, they actually had the opportunity to make this a great film. My only thing with The Dark Knight Rises is that Christopher Nolan also was already starting to plan The Man of Steel, become producer on that. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So they were kind of taking more of their focus onto The Man of Steel than they were with The Dark Knight Rises. And that's because I was talking to him about my concept with the Halloween trilogy.
For sure.
It's where David Green was, we made 18, great movie, kills, the size of fans, but still great movie. And then here comes Ends. We're like, hey, we're doing Ends, but hey, we're thinking about The Exorcist. We're kind of putting more efforts into The Exorcist now because Ends is like the last film, so it's kind of like, all right. So we're gonna work on The Exorcist right now. You know what I mean? They kind of like putting too much effort on one movie that they're going to be doing instead of focusing on what they actually had.
Nice. I'm sorry. I actually saw Trick or Treat came in here earlier. I appreciate you coming in, stopping by. I really like Batman and Robin. Honestly, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie growing up. Watched it a bunch. It is very like kind of cheesy in parts. Like it's like, like when somebody gets hit in the face, it's like pow or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But the original was kind of like that and stuff. So I honestly thought, Schwarzenegger as Freeze, like, I don't know. I've heard Matt Reeves is going to he wanted to bring Freeze into like his next film, but I think it's going to be more. Who did I hear? I think Scarecrow, I think is what I heard, and maybe possibly Clayface. That'd be kind of tough. I'd be interested to see how they do that, but yeah. What did you guys think of Jim Carrey's Riddler?
I liked it, but I like Jim Carrey.
Amen. Yeah. What do you think, Shape?
I think Jim Carrey did help it out because the way that is Jim Carrey. That's Jim Carrey. He's basically playing like himself in a way.
Yeah.
So I think
he just like I couldn't have thought of I know they said like Robin Williams back in the day might have auditioned, but yeah, Jim Carrey just smashed that role, man. Like he just I
think that Robin Williams would have made a better Penguin.
Ooh, Danny DeVito just seems like he was made for that part. You know what I mean? Like, He's creepy. He's like that. Returns is pretty dark. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's like biting people in the noses and like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of I don't know. Michelle Pfeiffer, holy cow, nails Catwoman. Like, I don't think there's been a Catwoman that I haven't really, like disliked. So yeah, I think she did good.
What about Halle Berry?
Oh shit! I guess I kind of forgot about that film.
Hey, Anne Hathaway.
Dude, Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I think she actually did a really good job.
She looked nice in that little cat outfit. I'm gonna tell you, she looked nice.
Yeah, when Christian Bale's all coming out and he's like got a cane and shit. She all like kind of sets the tone for that film, and you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of how this is gonna be. Oh, all right. Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm actually I like Batman like a lot. Like, are you guys big into the animated series at all? Like any of the animated films? Well, yeah, I did say series. Sorry. Like, are you, or I guess, the series or any of the films, you guys have any favorites?
Favorite, dude. There's more animated than there is anything else. That's
Yeah,
hard.
there actually is a lot of animated. I especially like around now. I'm not going to forget to do it, but the long Halloween part 1 and 2, really really good. I like um
The
what
Red
other
Hood
one?
was
What's up? The
was
Red
it under the
Hood.
Red
Oh
Hood?
yeah, definitely. Uh, what is it? Is it Phantasm? Mask of the or the one from the '90s? Yeah, geez, Louise, what is that one?
Was he facing like that skull guy?
He's got like a weird.
Like a skull mask type thing?
Yeah,
It's on
exactly.
the
Yep,
cover.
it is
It's like
Mask of the
on the cover,
Phantasm.
on the
Yep,
bottom.
yep. That one is dope. Yeah. I just love the animated series because I love that Burton, was doing that also in the '90s and stuff like that. Really cool animated series, man. Definitely.
Well, here's a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for anybody in the chat that doesn't want to know about it. But um, I guess in like Warner Bros. And DC, they already threw out that bombshell. We're probably going to get a Black Adam versus Superman, Henry Cavill.
Oh, nice. See, I thought I saw something about The Rock, like mentioning his name or something. So I figured, like, I don't know. A lot of people are.
Well, at the end, I guess a post-credit scene, they got Black Adam. Like, I guess he's trapped somewhere or something, and they said, "Hey, you're either going to do this or you're not." Whatever. He's like, "I'm gonna do what I want." And like, well, he's like, "Nobody on this earth can stop me." So we'll just bring somebody else to stop you. And he goes, "Bring them all." And then she'll, "As you wish." And then the screen shuts off, and all of a sudden you see Superman, Henry Cavill, Superman comes walk. He's like, "Black Adam." Start talk whatever, and then y'all seem like The Rock kind of give him a look like, "Oh yeah." So we're gonna get a Batman versus or a Black Adam versus Superman movie.
Awesome. Yeah, because I think in there when it came to the original comics, I think obviously Superman was first. Um, oh shoot, was maybe I think Shazam was like 2 or 3. He was like the second or third comic book character. And I think Black Adam was actually really early too, and then obviously Batman and Wonder Woman. But what did you guys think of the Shazam movie? I thought it was fun. I thought it
I
was,
didn't watch it.
I thought it was all right. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Zachary Levi, I think Zachary Levi actually played a hell of a Shazam. I think he's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good actor for that role.
Yeah. We got Camp Crystal Lake saying, here you go, Jay. He says the original Batman movie, I'm going to guess 80, 90, he's talking, and then Dark Knight, and then the TV series. Nice. Yeah, 89 is really hard to hate. Like that film is actually really, I actually think Jack Nicholson nailed that movie. Like, yeah.
If you haven't already figured it out, when we do these rankings of these franchises, I normally really like the remake.
Yeah. Oh no, I get it. I mean, I probably dig a lot of the movies because some of them because they just came out when I was that age and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the remake. I mean, even the remake of Nightmare on Elm, I wouldn't put it above any of the others, but I like it.
It's not terrible. Yeah, we talked about that, like the whole child diddler aspect is kind of a little much, but yeah, other than that, like I actually thought the tone of the movie was actually pretty cool and like kind of like very similar or just like the originals and stuff. So
if they would have did more makeup with him instead of trying to do CGI, I think it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, and I think Nightmare and I talked about it. Like some of the writing was a tad bit like, yeah, but that's that's the same with like a lot of movies and stuff.
I'll tell you one franchise that I don't like the remakes of: Scooby-Doo. One came out last year, and it was a Halloween animated one. And I made it about 5 minutes through that movie because they tried to make it too modern. They were all saying stuff that like young teenagers would say, and it was just too. I feel like they laid it on too thick. I can't watch the remakes. Take me back like 5-10 years. I'll watch anything before that, but the recent stuff that they've made sort of the last 3 years, no.
What those 3 movies? Those 3 Scooby Doo movies, or 2 of them?
No, we're talking about the cartoon.
Oh,
Like,
the cartoon.
They brought out Scoob, which I refused to watch because they didn't have Matthew Lillard in it. Yeah, I really did do that. I tried to watch the Halloween one. It was too bad. And then they brought out like the newer cartoons. I won't watch them. Because the ones I had when I was a kid, dude, you can't beat them.
The best.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah.
I like all the cheesy movies, like Scooby-Doo meets Batman. You know, I'll watch anything.
Shape knows which one it is. Shape, what is the one where it meets where they do like the monster car race or whatever with like Scrappy Doo and stuff? Isn't it meets like the Wolfman or something? Let me see.
There is a Scooby-Doo meets Wolfman.
Yeah, I think it's that one. Scooby Doo.
I haven't watched Scooby Doo in a long time.
I will. If I have a stressful day and I want to come home and like not think, I'll just put Scooby Doo
on. I can't.
I always put Halloween on because, like, man, I wish I could do this to my coworkers.
Oh, it's right here. Scooby Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. The race goes on. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember they used to play that a lot.
I like the Alien Invasion. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but they're like in the middle of nowhere.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
So, Jay, like you're just the biggest Matthew Lillard fan, then I'm guessing, right?
I have so much respect for that dude. He's such a humble and like lovely human being. Like hearing how he interacts with fans.
I've heard, yeah.
He's kind of like the Adam Sandler of horror. You know, he's just that guy. And the fact that like I was obsessed with Scooby-Doo as a kid. Like, and I think it's kind of what triggered me to be into like mystery and stuff. We were talking a bit the other day about,
for sure,
you know, like Agatha Christie, Murder She Wrote. I think that all started with Scooby-Doo. You know, the mystery of who did it, and then evolved into that, and then evolved into, you know, Scream, all of the horror type things. And I honestly think that I can blame that on Scooby-Doo.
Nice. So is he your favorite Ghostface then, or?
Don't even need to ask that, dude.
So who would be your second then?
Skeet.
Do you think he's kind of like Skeet's kind of like Pawn though in the first, or what? Or do you think it's an equal kind of thing?
I think that Skeet gets all of the love that Matthew should get. Like in mainstream, there's like you're either a massive Matthew Lillard fan in general, or you prefer Skeet.
Gotcha.
You know, like I feel like even in the movie, all the limelight is on Skeet, and it's only like looking back at it that people appreciate Matthew, and that's like such a big shame because I think that his acting is better. He doesn't get as many scenes, but the scenes that he's in, he absolutely kills. Like,
I would actually agree. I think his acting is better in the film, the original. I think it's just more so like the Skeet and Nev, you know.
Yeah, the romance.
For sure. Yep. Are you familiar with the movie Serial Mom?
Serial Mom. Let me have a look. I've watched a lot of movies.
You know which movie I'm talking about, Shape?
Serial Mom?
Serial Mom, but it's actually serial, like serial killer.
Well, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, here, let me not mess this up. I know we were messing with this earlier, Jay. Let me see if I
feel like that looks familiar.
Yeah, he's pretty much this, you know, spoiler alert if anybody hasn't seen this, and I won't give anything away. He's pretty much the son to a kind of a suburban mom who kind of has like this weird like double like split personality. And she like is a possible serial killer, but he works at this like video rental place, and like some of the iconic scenes are like this lady walks in, and they got like TCM the original playing and shit, and he's just like a huge like fan of like horror and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, see, like I think it actually came out a few years probably before he did Scream. So yeah.
Have you seen I think it's HBO are making a Scooby-Doo remake. It's
I didn't.
called Velma. It's like a TV show.
Oh, I think I did maybe see something about that. Yeah.
I like that they're adding diversity to the background of the characters, but I'll tell you what pissed me off. They're not calling Shaggy Shaggy.
What are they
They're
calling him?
calling him by his government name.
Really?
Yeah, they're calling him Norville.
What? For real? Dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I just... It's Shaggy and Scooby. How can you... Norville and Scooby? Like...
It's different times now, dude. Different times.
Yeah, but... No. No, this is what I mean with the remakes of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
There's always one aspect that throws the whole thing for me. I love that they've, they're changing it up. They're doing something different. But Norville, dude, I know that's his name. We've heard his mum shout it in the second lot of action, real action, real humans doing it. But we don't need you to change his name. Call him Shaggy. That's his name.
This new generation, dude.
I won't call Shape his government name. I know it. Won't call it him. It's the same thing with Shaggy. Like, what? No. Don't like it.
Dang, dude, I'm trying to find this, but I actually cannot. I don't know if anybody in the comments knows what I'm talking about. Dude, I was on Tubi this morning, and they have this Scream documentary on there. Do you have Tubi?
They don't have it in the UK.
Oh man, that stinks. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it or something because I was gonna wait to watch it because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fall asleep, so I did not watch it. But I'm trying to freaking pull it up here, but it's not like pulling up.
I'm
Yeah,
considering getting like a VPN so that I can watch some of the shit that you guys get over there.
nice. Yeah, dude, my bad when I sent you that digital copy that it didn't freaking work, man.
Oh,
Aaron said the same thing. Yeah,
this
it's
is
crazy.
This is how they make their money,
Amen.
There's limitations on like everything. It was a really nice offer though, and I appreciate it.
Actually, one of the next purchases that I want to make is for like a region free Blu-ray 4K player. Yeah, like they're a tad bit pricey, but I think that's awesome because I mean there's some like really cool UK imports that they make for like collector edition, like for even like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend. Oh yeah, they're freaking awesome. And so I know it sounds crazy. I actually kind of want to get them to kind of like have them sealed and not open them up just to kind of like, yeah, just to like, yeah, but then maybe get an extra copy if I can, because there's a difference. I mean, you can get the standard copy, that standard Blu-ray case and all that stuff, and it's not as much, but then you can get, man, to have like a collector's edition would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was literally cursed when I saw that doc. I was literally going to message you guys about it because, yeah, it actually looks pretty promising. I just didn't I didn't even watch the trailer or anything, but it looked like it was going over I know it kind of like shows something when you're kind of like over the movie or whatever, but it looked like it was going over the whole franchise. So that's pretty dope. Maybe for the exception of the new one. So what do you think of the whole aspect of New York, Jay, with the new one and stuff?
I'm not opposed to it, but like I'm kind of trying to work out how they're gonna bring Ghostface in. But I'm like that with every Ghostface movie.
True, yeah.
I'm always thinking, okay, so who's it gonna be? How's it gonna click? So when they said that they were taking Nev out, I was like, but you're already doing it somewhere else that isn't Woodsboro. So Where are you going to make the connection? So the only thing that I can come up with is that it's going to be some obsessed teen that's seen it on the internet. But
Is
it's
it
going to be
gonna be somebody trying to attack like Jenna Ortega or like yeah, like I don't know, is she in college or like yeah, it is kind of weird because I just feel like we're going into this just like I have no idea what
blind.
yeah, pretty much. But I think that might add to just like I don't know. It's gonna be dope.
With the recurring characters that we're seeing, though, I'm thinking, do they all go to New York? Like, is
Right?
it a Home
Yeah.
Alone type thing? Are they on holiday? Like, it's questions. But that's what I like about it. You know, we speak about this a lot. I like the not knowing.
True.
If I went into every Scream movie knowing what was going to happen or who was going to be Ghostface, I wouldn't enjoy it. So
I literally have Scream 5 like playing like right in front of me. What did you think of the with the death of Dewey?
worst thing they ever did, dude. They should have killed off Gale.
Yeah, Dewey just seems like a more authentic character within the franchise to me, more likable, authentic, but like I think maybe that's how they're gonna bring maybe Gale or like the the emphasis of being in New York. Maybe it's that because that's where Gale is or something, or like you know what I mean, or like I'm not for sure, but
The thing is, for me, they fucked up his whole storyline in that movie. Like, you're telling me he lost his wife, he lost his job, he became a bum, and then you kill him? Like, that peed me off so bad. Like, don't do him like that. Wes Craven was going to kill him off in the first one, and he was like, nah, this guy who plays this character so well, that's not happening. You should have killed off Gale. Courtney Cox don't care about Scream. Like, oh, sad. Sad times. What did you think?
oh dude, like sitting here watching it, like even like right now, it's like man, he had the gun pointed, everything, like they about ready to shoot this mofo again, and then then he just like oh man, hardcore kill, like hard effing core kill, man. Like watching it for the first time, I was like, damn, dude, they're really doing this, dude. Like, not kind of dirty, but like, yeah, I don't know. It just, I don't know. But if you're telling me that that's the girl that's killing him, it's just like, man, I just don't know if I can believe that. But
I feel like they did Dewey worse than they did Michael Myers in Ends. That's how deep it is for me. Like,
well, oh, I don't know about that. I mean, personally, well, I don't. I mean, it is kind of like I know it's a hardcore kill, but at least they like because they can't like keep bringing him back. So it's like, oh man, they're really gonna have to like kill him to be like, okay, this is why he's gone now or whatever.
I
But
was just devastated by it.
sorry, what's that?
I was just devastated by it. Like,
Yeah, no, honestly, the first time I watched it, I was just really surprised. How about you, Shape? Did you like the latest Scream, or did you think it was almost too many Easter eggs and throwbacks, or did you like the aspect of it?
It was a good film. I didn't care for the Dewey death, but I mean, overall, it was something they're trying to do different in a way, but still kind of like bring back like the other characters back, like Dewey and Sydney and Gale. But I can kind of see Dewey's death in a way because it's to what they're going to do is the next film is going to be all right, we're continuing Scream, but we're going to continue it with possibly without these characters.
For sure. Yep.
So I can kind of see why they probably killed Dewey, but still it kind of sucks they killed him off.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about Scream 2 last night, and man, I love his character in that film and stuff like that, and honestly, like his character growth within all the films is just like really good. Same with Nev and like even kind of Gale too and stuff. So I did see Almighty Horror came in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Almighty Horror, thank you. So Jay, what do you think about being a Scorpio? Do you not look into that kind of stuff, or do you feel like it's pretty spot on with who you are?
I've had so many people be like, "Oh, you're a Scorpio," and I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I'm not phased by it. I think that Scorpios get a lot of heat. I'm happy with what I
Yeah,
am.
because
I would
apparently,
say
I don't know. I guess a lot of people kind of think we're dickheads or something like, like kind of, I don't know. Yeah.
hot-headed and
Yeah.
brash, and that's not really me.
Yeah, I can see it. Dude.
What about you, shit? What's your sign, dude?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Right on. So, my bad. What month is that?
December.
December.
December. Nice, dude.
Sagittarius is right after Scorpio.
So what do we go to then? November what?
So it goes from the middle of the
It's like
20s,
it's like 22nd or 23rd of October till the middle. Oh, okay.
22nd of November.
Nice.
That was-
Oh,
I'm
dang.
also
Sarah says her birthday is on Monday. Are we all
happy
Scorpios
birthday
in
for
here?
Monday.
Yeah, happy birthday, early birthday, Sarah.
Ooh, especially
On Halloween, right?
on
Jeez.
Halloween.
I think
Wow.
somebody might have asked earlier what we were doing for Halloween. Actually, I guess we'll get to this one. I guess Sarah said, I still have not recovered from losing Dewey. He was the heart of the franchise. He deserved a happy ending. Honestly, yeah. And I totally agree with you, Jay. Like, it kind of did seem like they pretty much did him dirty, kind of like tad bit like Michael and stuff like that. But
I
yeah, I
would
mean,
have
that's,
rathered they killed Gale and he walks off into the sunset, never to go back to Woodsboro again.
yeah.
You know,
Or like,
like,
he tries to like
heartbroken.
recover from her death or something like that. Or yeah, like I know what you mean. Because he's just like, is the dude that's just like selfless. Like he's thinking about everybody else except for himself. You know what I mean? And he's just trying to like, yeah.
Or even if they'd have done it so that Gale was the opening kill, and then they killed Dewey off, but he kind of sacrifices himself. He's like,
There you go.
I've done my fight. I want to be with Gale, whatever. Like, I'd be okay with that. But the way they
Technically,
did
you
it,
could say that he kind of was trying to be the hero,
Yeah.
though. He was kind of being like, yo, you guys go take care of this. Like, I'm going to go face this and finally end this or whatever. I don't know.
he was trying to redeem himself for everything that had happened.
What do you think of the motive of the two killers, Amber and what's his name? Richie or something?
So the boyfriend was like obvious. It was kind of dumb to me, but like
The fandom
that's one
thing.
of the things that I like about Scream is it's something that you can have fun with. But I don't know, like Amber tried too hard and it made sense at some point. So like, okay, my favorite scene from the movie, bar the
I'm going to
end.
guess. Oh, let me guess. The hand sanitizer scene.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the one you were going to say.
When Amber's like, help me, and Nev looks at Gail and she's like, what do you think? Is this a trap? And they're like, yeah, it's a trap. Like,
Oh, yeah,
they
true.
tried too hard to come across as innocent. And they played it really well, they made it funny at sometimes.
Right.
And that reveal, I thought that reveal was nice, where the girl's like, I'm not Ghostface, and she's like, no, I am, and just shoots her. Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely some really, really good parts of 5. But do I think that the storyline with the Ghostface gelled as much as some of the other storylines did? No.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to do in the film was, make it a prequel, have a lot of throwback vibes to it and everything like that, and they established that and kind of conquered that in this first film. So I think this next film is going to be like less throwbacks and kind of more of a storyline. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong with that, but like that's just kind of my guess and stuff. We also got Trick or Treat saying my birthday is November 15th, another Scorpio. Isn't this crazy? I feel like majority of horror fans probably are Scorpio. I don't know. Nice. That's crazy. Happy early birthday too,
Yeah, happy birthday.
Okay. Here's a question, I guess. Do you guys have like any films that you feel like need like maybe more appreciation from just, I don't know, the overall public or fans in general? Like, is there any movies that maybe you guys seen lately or just think like, hey, this film maybe needs more love or something, or maybe a franchise?
Jake?
Halloween Resurrection or Love.
Dude,
Oh my God.
Shape, I can totally dig that, man. Like I'm telling you right now, I can watch that film. Like it's fun. And I just think for like the present time that it was filmed, it's like that's when cameras and like doing all that streaming and stuff like kind of was becoming a big thing and stuff. Yeah. And actually the mask and stuff like that looks pretty good. I know Buster Rhymes is kind of like, his comedic vibe in that film isn't like the best, I guess, but it's not that terrible. It's kind of funny sometimes.
But I said, I mean, the way it goes, like Resurrection. I mean, they even brought back the original house too.
Yeah,
When
true
you
that.
look how fun that was the original house, because you got Halloween 4, 5, 6. They're all completely different houses. But then you came back with Resurrection. They got the exact original 78 house. It was like, oh, look at that.
Which film do you like better, 5 or 6?
Oh, me, 6.
Oh, okay, nice. Right on. I do remember like on H2O and 6. I know you were kind of like on the, you kind of like both of them. Did you say you liked 6 better in H2O?
No, H2O was before 6.
I love H2O. Yeah, definitely. What about you, Jay? Any films that you think need more love?
Saw franchise. I mean, even in Shape C, he calls them torture porn.
Yeah, I mean
don't
they
know.
pretty much are. Yeah, I mean they definitely
That's what
are.
they are. They torture porn. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
and it's crazy because like in Scream 4, dude, I should have recorded that and sent it to you. They pretty much are talking about that at the beginning of the movie. That the two ladies or the two girls, they're like, yeah, like in Saw, like it's an interesting way of killing people and all this stuff. But yeah.
I like the creativity of it. Like, it was so well done, and that storyline, it grips you. And the new one, he's supposed to be coming back. I don't know how they're going to
see
do
that.
it,
Yep.
but dude, like them films, like you literally have people turning on each other. Like my favorite scene from all of the Saw movies is that the pit of needles. That scene, dude.
So hard to watch. Yeah.
But I'm like glued to the telly because I'm like, wow, they really did her like that. Like,
And they're like, he's like, get in there. Yeah. Oh, dude. It's like, and
pushes her
she's
in,
just like moving slowly. It's like, grab that and get out of there. Like, oh man.
but it's kind of like you watch people, and it kind of justifies. I'm not saying that I'd ever do anything like that, but it justifies his thought process that they're willing to do these things to other people. Then you find out what they did, to warrant him putting them there, and it's like, see, I knew you were an asshole. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like with Dark Knight, when Joker's like, when you put people on the edge, people will start to eat other people or something like that. But then he like puts them in a scenario.
When you do some people, you I guess in times, it's what they say, in times of something, people will show you their true selves.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, they actually did a meme about that. It says that's what Joker said. Like, yeah, it said, people show you who they truly are. And then you have freaking J. Jonah Jameson get choked by freaking the Green Goblin. He's like, I don't know, the stuff just comes in the mail. I know who he is. So he was a hero. He was a hero because he didn't tell Green Goblin who was given the pictures of Spider-Man. He knew it was Peter Parker, but he never told the Green Goblin that.
Yeah.
dude, the Green Goblin, absolutely amazing villain.
You talking the original or in this new film that they just had? I actually enjoyed both.
It's the same guy. So,
Yeah.
Is it William Dafoe?
William
Defoe. Yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, Spider-Man. Before I got into Batman later. Spider-Man was my top one. Like Spider-Man bedroom, Spider-Man clothes. I was obsessed, and I'm so happy because my nephew, he's 4, he's now obsessed with Spider-Man, and I'm
Awesome.
I'm like, that's a little bit of me right there.
Yeah.
Just that first movie, I would watch it over and over and over again.
Agreed. Yep. It was definitely a good one. I actually really
Who's
did.
your guy's favorite Spider-Man?
This is so hard, dude. I actually really enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Mans. Actually, I thought they were really well done.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, he hits like that root. Like, I don't know. I mean, kind of like, to me, Peter Parker's, kind of nerdy but yet brainy. He just kind of hits that character, I feel like, the best out of him.
I think that he's too pretty to play Spider-Man. That's what I think. I think that they lost that, he's still nerdy. So I don't know how to word it.
Yeah, Toby is hard to. I mean, like, they're all really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they all definitely are. Even the new kid. But yeah, those original movies are like really good. Were you obviously you guys watched the animated series, right? Oh man, talk about just I watched those X-Men, all that. Those animated series were so good for sure.
What's your guys' favorite Wolverine film?
Oh wait, I actually know this one. It's the one where he goes over to Asia. Is it The Wolverine?
Could be. There's so many, dude.
Yeah, I think The Wolverine. I really like that one.
Yeah, you have X-Men Origins Wolverine, then you got the Wolverine, and then you got Logan.
Yeah, because I think The Wolverine was actually based off like the first 2 or 3 comics or something like that, which is pretty cool.
I like Logan.
Logan, yes, mine too.
Hard movie to hate. Yeah, it's definitely really good.
Scene with his dad, oh.
See, and isn't it? Yeah, The Wolverine, when it's like the nuke's about ready to go off, and it's just like he's down and like, dude, that is such. I wouldn't even know what to even just, dude. I don't know. A nuke's about ready to hit, and it's just like you're like, this is all over. Like a couple seconds, like I'm gonna be dust. Like I can't even, dude. The things that happened in the fucking past, man. It's just like I don't know. Crazy stuff.
I remember Logan was one of the movies that my mum bought me for my PSP when I was a kid.
Cool.
Where you'd sit and watch TVs on your tiny little PSP. Yeah, that.
Dude, this is crazy that you just said this. So one of the very first movies I had for my PSP was the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I'm not even lying. Wow. It was Spider-Man, and then I had Beavis and Butthead TV series, and I think that was it. And then I had like a handheld PlayStation. Yeah.
It's a portable.
Yep.
Like, I still have one somewhere.
Like a Nintendo Switch?
Kinda, yeah. Pretty, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the PlayStation version.
Yep. Camp Crystal Lake says, "Are you guys a Venom fan?" Dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah. Tom Hardy, dude, that mofo is a great actor, dude. I like him in a lot of shit, dude. Like, oh yeah. I actually didn't mind Carnage, but it was like, I don't know. It didn't seem to have as much carnage as I thought it was going to have. It wasn't terrible, but
the comedy aspect made it worth it.
Yeah, you're right. Some of the writing wasn't the best, but yeah.
Like when he goes out and it's Pride and he doesn't understand because, he's Venom and he's like, I can be me. And everyone's like, you can be you. Like, it's so funny.
It was almost too much of that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I liked it. And how he was like, oh, that's a red one. No, like, just that film. The only thing that really annoyed me was how they had the glimpse at the end where he's like, oh, what, we need to go sort that out with Spider-Man. And then he wasn't in No Way Home. Like,
true, yeah.
That bugged me.
Yep. So we got Sarah saying, with the exception of a few early Batmans, I'm not really into superhero movies. I do love the movie Elektra, though. Yeah, that was Jennifer Garner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. She was good in Daredevil. I remember that movie for sure. That movie was awesome.
Daredevil, I really enjoyed Daredevil. I don't know why everybody doesn't.
Dude. Ben Affleck, man, he killed that role, man. That was a good movie. Who was it? It's the same guy that just played Penguin in the new Batman. Oh gosh, Mark. He was what is it, Bullseye? Yeah, Colin Farrell. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
And how even the oh my god, what's his name? He passed away. The one to play Pinhead. Oh, not Pinhead. Kingpin. God, what was his name? He passed away. He was built for that role too. He's
The dude from Green Mile. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Michael Clark's.
Mike Clark Duncan.
Oh, yep, there you go. Nice. Nice. Well, what else do you guys want to talk about? Is there anything Mrs. Shape wants to talk about, or?
Well, we were actually just talking.
We were talking about nothing. It's not happening.
Because Saturday night, we're supposed to go to a.
We're going to a Halloween.
We're going to a Halloween party on Saturday night. Well, I was saying like after that we go to this graveyard and do like a video at the graveyard
in the middle of the country.
Like start like talk whatever kind of. I mean, I thought it'd be cool for the spooky season. It's almost close to Halloween, having some fun. But this one here is all scared.
No, honestly, like I'm telling you, I know it's different. Like it is different, like everywhere that you're at. But like even here in Nebraska, you're out in kind of the small towns, out in the sticks, whatever. You go to those cemeteries, dark. Oh man, we used to do like I don't know, like cemetery tag, pretty much, where like you almost like hide and go seek and shit like that in cemetery. Like yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah, she don't want to do it. She's scared.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, my bad. What's up, Jay?
On New Year's, about 10 years ago, I got stuck in a graveyard because they lock them up here. And bearing in mind, I'm a short ass, and it's 6-foot walls all around the outskirts. And it took me about an hour to get over this wall so that I could go home. Like, dude, there is nothing scarier than being like 13 years old and being trapped in a fucking graveyard. I swear.
Well, everybody's dead. They can't hurt you.
Yeah, but it's getting dark. You're like home and you're like, shit. Like, how the fuck am I getting out of this?
Hey, look at that. Daisy says she loves that shape, so we should do it.
No, we're not doing it. You gotta understand. I grew up in one of the most haunted towns in Illinois. Period.
So this one's not even that haunted.
I don't care. I don't do that shit.
What's the town, or what's the backstory?
I grew up in Decatur, Illinois. If you look it up, there's several different spots that are haunted.
Dope.
Poor Mrs. Shape.
Like we have the Lincoln Theater, we have the Avon Theater, we have Greenwood Cemetery, we have Graceland Cemetery.
Theaters, dang, that's pretty crazy. Nice.
There's like a whole haunted tour for Decatur.
You just wish.
I don't care. You can call me what's all you want to. I told you. I done shit growing up. I ain't know. I'm smart now. You can't protect me from no spirit. Forget that.
Spirits are fine.
That's what I'm saying. When I watch those paranormal movies and I'm at home alone and shit, I'm like, ugh. Like I get cringy. I'm hearing like just the smallest creak and I'm like, ugh.
I'm burning sage, I tell you.
That's crazy.
Hey, if I hear a creak, I'm like, hey, what do you want to watch? Want to watch Halloween? You want to watch 18? What do you want to watch? And he's like, and all of a sudden the 18 movie would float in the air. Like, okay, we'll watch that one.
I remember that one night. Oh, Shape, do you remember when your laptop was moving while we were talking about supernatural stuff with Nightmare?
Oh yeah.
I swear.
What was moving?
His laptop was moving, like moving. It was a stream that we did with Nightmare 2-3 months ago. And it was about supernatural. We were sat watching supernatural videos, and then we talk about it after the video. And if you watch it, his screen's moving, so it kind of goes like this to this. And I thought he was having me at it, but he recorded it, and it was just moving. Let me see if I still got the video, because that was like.
Oh, you the water ball too?
Yeah, like things were just moving. And what did you do? What did you do that stopped it? Put salt around it?
Oh, yeah, put some salt.
Focus.
I swear.
I got that from Supernatural. Salt.
my mom, I'm getting all this stuff from my background, buying all this stuff, and she's like, "You're gonna bring the devil into the house," and all this stuff. And I was just like, I'm like, no, it'll be all right.
He's just misunderstood. It'll be all right.
Oh man, oh my god, I don't want to see that right now.
Dude, like,
looks like it was a little gusty in the room. No fucking way. I did not want to just see that right now. That's what I'm saying. It's just like you hope to stay on the good side of the,
That was the fan.
This is what
No,
he
it was.
did.
That wasn't even on that night.
Here?
Yeah, it wasn't even on.
His laptop moved, Mrs. Shape. His laptop.
No, there was off here too.
Hold up. This
Dude,
isn't our
I'm telling you right now, with all
Hold
the
on, I need to see this again.
wait, was that Shape or Nightmare's place? Was that Nightmare's laptop?
Let me
Yeah.
see that again.
My laptop.
Please.
Oh, it was yours?
Yeah. There it is.
Watch the laptop. Dude. Like, that's not wind. That's not the fan.
Were you fucking with them?
Oh, that actually freaking moved.
No,
No.
Mrs. Shape. The bottle falls over and it's like rocking. That's not the fan.
That is not the fan.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Why did I tell you? That's only happened a couple times. That was it. Especially there's also to hear noises come on the bedroom too sometimes.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my-
Shape. I'll get you in trouble.
Would you calm down?
No,
God,
'cause I told you I don't fuck with that shit.
you're fine. It'll
No,
be all right.
seriously, I don't like to mess with that stuff either, but yeah.
So why'd you bring it up, Jay? Now this one here so freaking
I'm
out now.
sorry. I'm sorry. It creeps me out too. I remember one night, I can't remember what stream we were on, but we were talking about the black-eyed kids. Our windows were open because it was summer. I told Shay, I was like, get the fuck up and close down windows. Like, I'm on the street and do it for me. She's like, no, it's warm in here. I was like, close the windows. Like, because Shay was like, they'll do anything to get in your house. And I was like, no, close them windows.
Yeah, he's like, if they're knocking, are you answering? I'm just like, maybe if they're not.
Oh, the black-eyed kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got. I mean, there's actually lore and stuff like so much of black-eyed kids on YouTube. Just typing black-eyed kids like phenomena or signs whatever.
Mhm.
It comes a whole bunch of stuff on that. I love that.
Because if a kid ever needs help and they're knocking on my door, I'm not answering. And it's not
Hey,
happening.
I get to see Jay play the song from Christine. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Dude, John Carpenter does such a good job with that fucking score and that soundtrack and that. Oh yeah, like such a good job, dude. I don't know. Have I asked you guys this or yeah? Okay, so Dace and I have talked about this. Okay, so I say that Christine is my favorite Carpenter film, and I have the most fun with it. But yet, The Thing is in my top 5, but Christine's not. Like, right? That makes sense, right? I can still have it, not have it in my top 5, but it still be like my favorite film that I kind of have the most fun with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're appreciating the director, whereas when you're picking your top 5, you're appreciating the movie.
I think it's just kind of a more, it's like a more fun film. Like, I just enjoyed it a little bit better. But The Thing, it's just like a more serious tone film, but I respect it more. You know what I mean? For sure. Camp Crystal Lake says, Anthony, you need to see Deadstream. Just look it up. You guys familiar?
No, I'm looking it up.
Is that a movie?
Yeah. Deadstream. Jay, do you know what famous classic rock singer is buried in London?
No?
Are you familiar with Jim Morrison?
Yes.
Great. Hold on. I said London. I meant Paris. I think he's in Paris, I think. So okay, my bad. I thought it was London, but no, I think it is Paris. Yep. So is it a TV show or is it a movie?
It's a 2022 film.
2022. Oh, okay. Deadstream. Oh, dude, this is looking like some crazy shit. Looks like some Ghost Hunter stuff or something. Found footage. Damn.
Damn.
90% on tomatoes. That's what's up. Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to check this out. Yeah, I told Dace that we're gonna check out this movie called Night House over the weekend. It's the guy that just did. I probably said this to you guys. The Bruckner dude that just made the new Hellraiser. It looks like a spooky, like cringy kind of fucking film.
I have to be careful because when we watch films, we have this website called Does the Dog Die? And we found it just because we were looking at if a dog died in a movie. And Shay will go through that. And if she sees, like, it tells you, does this happen in the movie? Yes. You know, all different things. And if she sees something that she doesn't want to see in the movie, she ain't watching it. So that website, it's kind of been a savior because it stopped her from watching stuff that would have, like, upset her. But it's also like when we went to see Smile, she was like, will you look it up for me? So I looked it up and I spoilt the movie for myself. I was like, now I know what happens. I was like, you can read the rest. I was like, I'm not spoiling the rest of it.
Wait, watching the trailer, you thought you spoiled it?
No. So there's the website Does the Dog Die?
Gotcha.
It had too much of
Okay.
explanation.
But still was a pretty good film, though?
The score, dude, just for the score, watch the
Scary?
movie.
Yeah. Nice.
It's up there. Like, I don't know what the rating of it is, but the box office is doing better than Halloween, so it's got to be good.
I think I saw that it was the number one film. Yeah, I think at the moment. Yeah.
It's just that the ending.
Yeah, you said that.
Let it down for me. But you'll see what I mean when you watch it. And I've heard people that have watched it be like, I love the ending. So, you know, it might just be me. I might just be a picky guy. But the score was... It's really good at being like a psychological type film because they fuck with you with the music. Like, it's got that atmosphere where anything could happen at any point.
Yeah, a score can set the tone and like just make a movie so fucking creepy, man. It's like, yeah.
That's exactly how it is with Smile. The score makes you like on the edge of your seat, whereas the film doesn't have that as much. Without, I think if you took away the score, the film wouldn't be that great. But I think the score makes it.
Dang, yeah, and like I said, yeah, the score can make a lot of films. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I saw Camp Crystal Lake said my mom passed away. Very sorry to hear about that, Camp Crystal Lake. Real talk. I lost one of my parents a couple years back, so I definitely know how that is. I'm sorry to hear that for real. But says my grandma hears my mom's voice and nobody was there. I get scary. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm not trying to like creep anybody out or like, like kind of kill the vibe or anything. But yeah, so my dad actually passed away here in the house that we're staying in. So sometimes like when I hear stuff, I'm like thinking, oh, is that my dad or something? Like I know that's kind of like crazy to think about, but kind of what I think in the back of my mind sometimes. But like I said, I don't know. That I do believe in spirits and stuff like that, obviously, but it's just like, man, if you were ever in a situation like where like a demonic spirit, like those Paranormal Activity movies, dude, like some of those are just like, yeah.
Like if we didn't have enough to worry about with humans, like
right, yeah,
that stuff on top is like the salt that has ruined a cake. Like it just it's scary to think about.
No, I totally agree. So he also said, what would happen if you hear somebody knock at your door, you open the door, nobody was there? Kind of almost like, that's almost like The Strangers, right? Strangers was creepy when it first came out. Actually, and then the second one that came out after was actually pretty good too. You guys know what films I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're
Yes, I seen Strangers. So I knock on my door. I'm like this, out the window. Who's at my door?
No,
Nobody there?
actually, dude, I'm telling you right now, we have like a little, like a little eye hole and
Peephole.
stuff like that. But yeah, like when people knock at the door, I'm going to the kitchen to look out the blinds to see who's there, or like going to the living room to look out the. I'm not just opening the door.
You know,
and
that
shit.
one time somebody knocked on my door. I was ready to go to bed. I was sleeping because I had work in the morning, so I'm trying to sleep. I hear bam, 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 bam. And Mom, Mischief, she's in the kitchen. What's it? Who the hell's at our fucking door? She goes, I don't know. I look at the window. I see this like truck like right in front of my house. And so I mean, I really opened that door like I was pissed. I went open that door. And I was like looking like it's a woman. And she's like, someone is that your car over there? I said, no, it's not my car. My car's in the driveway. Both cars in my driveway. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. Well, they're towing this guy's house. I don't care. I shut the doors.
Damn, savage.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so if you're knocking on my door, the first thing I do is ask you, I'm like, are we expecting someone? And if she's like, no, I'm like, well, we ain't getting it then. I'm like, bye.
So I don't want to get political, or anything. I'm just a question, Jay. Like, we don't have to go into it or anything. Like, do you guys like have like do you guys bear arms over there or not really?
You have to have a license and you have to be able to keep it in a secure place. So farmers can have certain guns and like security and stuff like that, but an average like layperson, we're not allowed them.
That's
And
crazy.
to be honest, I prefer it that way. We had a school shooting in the 90s and they got rid of guns and we haven't had one since. So, I'm not being political, but if there was
Oh wow, sounds like you're saying you're better than America. That's what it sounded like. No, I'm just
if people had guns here, I'd have one to protect myself from the people with guns. But the logic of that is like to unpack that. The fact that you have to have a gun to protect yourself from having someone else having a gun, that blows my mind. So I'm happy that we don't have them here because I don't have to worry about, someone coming to my house with a gun.
Yeah.
It's something that I'm glad isn't on my worry list.
Yeah. Yeah, at times over here, it does kind of seem like it is the Wild West and stuff like that for sure.
I'm not sure that America will ever get rid of guns, especially with there being so many states and you being able to have certain rules in certain states. Like, I just can't see it.
The one thing I do respect over here is that it is kind of up to the states to decide, which I think is really nice. But yeah, unfortunately, I just think crazy people are going to find crazy ways to harm other people. Unfortunately, it's been like that for a long time.
We have knife crime here, a lot worse than.
Dude, I couldn't even. I think I'd rather get shot than get stabbed. Like, oh, dude.
I was telling the guys not long ago. My sister's a carer, and she was at the place that she works, and she was outside having a cigarette, and she saw a gang walking past with machetes, and they're just in the street with machetes, no fucking care in the world. Like, it's so the fact that we have to worry about that, like your kid can go out, get in a fight and end up stabbed, and that's scary. Like it's to an extent that one of the high schools I went to, we had a metal detector at the door. You couldn't get in without going through that metal detector.
Crazy.
So it's like you said, crazy people will find crazy ways.
Yeah. I saw Sarah just said here, I wasn't quite aware of this. She says, Jay, I'm Canadian. It's the same here. And again, this isn't a political channel or anything, but I did just see that I think his name is Trudeau or whatever signed the thing where I think they're outlawing handguns, I think, over there. I think. Yeah. I guess what Sarah, do you have any favorite like Canadian musicians? Because I can think of a couple iconic Canadian musicians that I definitely like.
You said that, and all I can think is Justin Bieber because he's the only Canadian musician.
Holy shnikes! He was not even processing in my head when I just said that.
I don't really know much about. I bet there's Canadian musicians that I am aware of. Let me have a look. But that's the first one I thought of.
We don't know Drake.
Is he Canadian?
maybe he just resides in Toronto. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he is from the States. I'm not for sure.
Oh, Shania Twain, Celine Dion, Brian Adams, The Weeknd.
Alanis Morissette. Oh yeah, dude. There's a bunch. Rush, great band.
Avril Lavigne, the guy from Nickelback.
Chad
Okay.
Kroger's from. I did not
Queen?
know that.
Queen? Did I say Queen?
Freddie Mercury's from Canada.
No. Well, he's actually from London.
Oh, okay, right on.
He's actually. I don't want to get this wrong. Carry on with what you were saying while I look it up.
Shoot. Ego, my sleep tonight. I don't know. You guys think anything else you guys want to talk about, or is there anything anybody in the comments want us to talk about anything they might be interested in, or Drake is absolutely Canadian. Yeah, I thought he was.
So Freddie Mercury, his family are from Zanzibar, and they moved to England in 1964.
Oh man, when you talk about English musicians, holy cow, dude, it's like endless, man. Like,
That's one thing I forgot to ask you. Have you listened to the Arctic Monkeys?
man, I've heard so many people ask me that, and some people are so big into them. I maybe might know a song or two. I think they're kind of like alternative rock, right, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something. Actually, I was recently started listening to the music because I really loved the movie. I actually have it on DVD and actually was planning on watching it sometime. But what do you guys think about the Phantom of the Opera?
Ooh, going old school.
Well, not that old school, but it's got is it I think it's Gerard Butler. I think it is.
Oh,
One
okay.
to play 300.
Yeah, I think I know. Oh, okay.
So I lived with my aunt for quite a bit of time when I was younger, and she was obsessed with it. So I've heard the soundtrack loads, and it's not bad, but I've never watched the film because it was kind of
you
like
watched
overkill.
I mean, people are getting killed in the movie, but other than that, I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a real good movie.
Okay.
The whole tone of the movie where they're going down the basement and stuff, or the freaking sewer type thing, and he got this whole thing. I mean, I think they're pretty. I think Gerard, I think it's Gerard Butler, but I think he did a hell of a job as a fan. Also, that's actually him singing. That's legit him actually singing in the movie.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, it's the girl from Shameless. Okay, I've definitely seen the cover to this film. I've just never.
Shameless US or Shameless UK?
It is Gerard Butler. Nice. There's actually a bunch of big name actors and actresses in this film. Nice. Might have to check that out. Holy shit, it's Joel Schumacher. Speaking of Joel Schumacher, that's who did that film. Nice. All right, nice.
Shape, you should dress up as Michael.
Yeah. Dude, okay. You want to talk about this one, though? Holy cow. Okay. I don't want to get too deep into it because I know she probably might not like me bringing it up or whatever. Have you guys ever had sleep paralysis before?
I have a couple of times, but Shay's had it worse than me.
Scary shit, dude. Like, okay, I hadn't had it in forever. Then it turns out Dace is like, I had this like all the time. I don't even think I'd ever even thought about it in like forever. And then it turned out like after she had brought it up a couple weeks later, I had it and I had it bad. Literally thought I was dying in my sleep. I was like, dude, well, I guess this is it. It's a scary feeling. I'm just like, whoa, dude. I don't know what brings that, about or like why that happens, but man, it is a scary kind of thing.
I remember I freaked Shay out. We'd not been together long, and we went on holiday. And I woke up from an episode of sleep paralysis, and I was screaming. I don't know how I didn't wake up the whole place full of people because like it was bad, and she was freaking out. She was like, "What the fuck?" Like it's scary when it happens.
Scary,
And I
yeah.
just touch wood that it doesn't happen a lot for me, but it's
Like it got to the point where I was like sitting there trying so hard to move and I just could not do it. And then like when I woke up, like I was like sweating, like shaking, and I was just like, dude, what in the heck just happened? Like that, yeah.
it's
Crazy.
intense. That's the only way I can
Intense.
describe intense.
Yep.
Well, they say like when that happens, it's like some kind of creature or something that's sin on you.
Stop talking like that.
Dude, he might not be
That's
wrong.
what they say.
Damn.
Where else they actually say like it's like some kind of demon or something like that that's actually kind of holding you down or something like that when you're like having that sleep paralysis. Yeah, there actually is a thing. I never had it happen to me. The only thing I had was I'll be laying there sleeping, and then I got my body starts to hurt. Yeah, I get acid reflux bad sometimes, and all of a sudden
It turns into the Exorcist.
yeah, I turn the Exorcist, man, because I freaking wake up like I can't breathe and shit, or it's like because all of the acid just pops out of my throat, man, burns the shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm chugging milk. I'm chugging, popping those Tums in there. Like,
Oh
man.
yeah, Tums. Oh, for sure, man.
My cat, we have a joke because Bat Cow, she's a weird cat, and we make jokes out of sleep paralysis a lot because we both dealt with it. So we'll be like sleep paralysis, but it's just this thing, staring at me at 3 a.m. And my cat went through this stage where I'd be trying to fall asleep and she'd sit in front of my face. So if I'd open my eyes, she's just there, like right here, and we swear that like she is the cause of everybody's sleep paralysis because she's just always sat in front of your face while you're sleeping. It's like she's watching you like this close.
Which cat is that?
Weird why cats do that. Yeah.
Bat Cow.
Oh, I thought it was Chaos.
No, Chaos likes to sleep when we sleep. Bat Cow likes to stare. She will be like an inch away from my face. Creepy cat.
Okay, well, I guess Daisy says apparently it's stress induced. And that's what they said that one time that I was telling you guys I got shingles. It was fucking god awful, but yeah, they said it was stress, kind of induced or
Stress
whatever.
can really mess up the body. There's a stress chemical called cortisol, which is like long-term stress, and it can do so much damage.
Yeah, you definitely need some cortisol in your body, but not a boatload of it. Yeah, like, yep.
Yeah.
You should know about that cortisol stuff.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because
here you go.
if you got too much cortisol on you, it stops the muscle growth.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Maybe
Okay,
that's
here you
where I
go.
went wrong. Maybe that's why I'm short.
Okay, check out this picture. I don't know if it's gonna.
Oh, look.
Oh my gosh, it was just like, yeah,
Is that a little witch hat?
yeah, for sure.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, her cat sandwiches, dude. Like it's her roommate's cat, but just the funniest cat, dude. Usually the cats I'm around, they're kind of like assholes and stuff, but yeah, she's definitely
one of
not.
an asshole.
Yeah, they definitely tend to have like those kind of personalities, but
Well,
This
my
is the
mom's
one-
chill as shit. She's just chill. She's just
This is the one that stares at me while I sleep.
look at that little smile.
crazy is when there's a mouse in the house.
Is he?
Yeah, wait, because there's actually because they cut the fields down, so our grandma starts getting mice again. Oh
True,
man,
yep.
freaking!
Izzy's too fat to do anything.
But hey, she's still in the damn kitchen like stalking.
That girl is huge.
She's not.
Did you know, Anthony, that Shape has showered with that cat because she smelt? I was like, how did you not get ripped to pieces trying to shower a cat? Like,
Because he had the thick gloves up to his elbows.
I had no gloves
Nice.
on.
Yes, you did.
I had no gloves on. I have no gloves, and I was bare naked with that damn cat
No,
in the
you
shower.
were not.
I couldn't even imagine trying to give a cat a bath, man. That would just
I'd literally, especially if it was like Hallow, because Hallow's got a hernia and it stunted her growth. So she's like a kitten size, right? and she still can't retract her claws properly, I would get ripped to pieces if I tried to bath that cat.
That's crazy. Kind of stunted her growth. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's I don't even know what it was. Shay would be able to tell you better because she's had her longer, but
She was due to malnutrition.
it was malnutrition because her mom rejected her, so she had to be hand reared.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
She was born with the hernia, and she's tiny in comparison to the others. But she's healthy. She's happy. I mean, this picture kind of shows. So Bat Cow's a lot bigger,
Holy cow, that's crazy.
and then Chaos is our biggest because he's a boy. He's a big cat, and if you put Bat Cow Hallow next to Chaos, she looks like an actual kitten, but she's like 3 years older than him.
Crazy.
If you can't tell, I'm a cat person.
Oh no, I dig it, man. Like honestly, like I'm more of a dog person, but like I can still chill with cats as long as if they're chill and stuff like I don't mind it at all.
See, I always
I'm
want
a-
a black cat for Halloween, man. I always have like a black cat, man. I always want one of those cats.
I always
Well,
wanted a cat like I wanted a cat like Church, like just that gray with we had a big he was a big Tom, gray tomcat, but he wasn't like that kind of like light gray. He was a darker gray, but his name was Ruben. Cat was so dope. Only cat I actually saw like beat the shit out of my dog, and then they were like best friends.
Yeah, my dog gets sold off. So Hallow's the tiny one, but she's the alpha, right? She's the one that's in charge. So Bat
Dope.
Cow and Pig are best friends. They will chase each other around the house, and Hallow will sit somewhere and wait for them. And as they run past, she'll just like absolutely attack them, and they're like, "Okay, we'll stop."
Nice.
Animals, man.
Yeah, can you imagine life without him, man? I couldn't. I honestly could not.
It would be so bad.
I think just like less entertaining. Yeah, I mean, like it just. Yeah, I think.
Until you have kids.
True that. What are you guys doing for Halloween?
Trick or treating.
So do you guys like go out with the kids and stuff, or like
Yeah. This year, of course, I'm going as Michael, but I'm going as Halloween ends Michael.
Hell
She's
yeah.
going as Lori. I guess
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Depends on if I can find a blue button up.
Our son, he's going as Michael, 2018 Michael. Baby Shape's going as Trick or Treat Sam, and my other daughter, she's going as Winifred.
Nice. I like that. Cool. How does it like go over there, Jay? Like, do they all just kind of do the same thing, go to house to house and stuff, or?
It's a small amount of people that do that.
Yeah.
We decorate. So over here, people are assholes, basically. They don't tend to celebrate it, and you'll get like every other house will have a poster that says no trick or treaters. So we make sure that the front of our house is very evidently trick or treater friendly.
For sure.
But because it's on a Monday, I actually have uni and kids will be back at school, so it's more likely that we'll get the trick or treaters on Sunday. It maybe even Saturday, but we've got 2 big buckets of sweets. We're prepared. Last year we got cleared out of sweets.
Awesome.
But our plan is just chill and watch horror movies. Wait for the knock at the door to shut us up.
Yeah.
Like,
So what do you guys like? What is your family like to watch just in general?
my family.
Yeah. Do you guys have like a couple standard movies you guys always watch, or like do you guys kind of just mix it up?
Well, it's just me and Shay here, so we kind of watch whatever, and it'll probably end up being something like the Haunted of Hill House because it's her favorite.
Dude, this is crazy. So a coworker of mine says she's like, like I'm like, do you like like every time I'm talking about horror movies and stuff, she's like, you need to watch Haunting of Hill House and stuff, and I'm like, it's a TV show, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, well, I don't like TV shows, so but she's like, no, you gotta watch it, and so is that the same dude that just did like he did like Doctor Sleep and stuff?
Ryan Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Ryan Murphy's got some good stuff out there.
Yeah, I actually think he has like a bunch more. Just even just yeah.
He did that Ratchet with Sarah Paulson. He did that Watcher that just came out.
Has the girl from It Follows. Yeah, I did see that new one. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, we watched it. He did American Horror Story. He's got a load of really good stuff out there. Like Ratchet. Didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. Have you seen Ratchet?
I haven't. What about you, Shape?
Shape?
I haven't seen it either.
It's
Ratchet. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
It's not. I wouldn't say horror, but it's definitely dark. Shay got me to watch it. I really like Sarah Paulson. That woman is incredible. She was, Sarah Paulson. She did Run.
I'm not familiar. She did which one?
Run.
Not familiar.
That's another good one. A really good one. That's a movie. I don't know who did Run. Who made Run?
So yeah, you guys have to wait for my costume on Saturday. Hopefully it's kind of like you guys will be able to tell what it is. I'm just going to tell you guys, since Shape already said it, I'm actually going to go as David from Lost Boys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I actually bought like this fucking dope ass trench coat and stuff like that. It's actually like really cool. So Shape, I just turned on Fright Night. Why do you like Fright Night maybe better than Lost Boys or Near Dark? Do you like kind of more of its campiness, or like is it like more fun of a film?
I enjoy Friday Night because I just love I play the main vampire in it because you got vampires, right? But he was more like that, like that swag, like that the way he moved and talked and stuff. Especially too, he was more. I consider him more like a fruit bat. He was always eating fruit. He was always eating like an apple or something. He's always having some kind of fruit in what he's eating. So I was considered more like a fruit bat. But yeah, oh my god, man, I was like the way he did it, the way he portrayed the vampire was pretty cool. And I like when he comes down the stairs, he's like, "Welcome to Fright Night," and he kind of leans. He's like, "For real." I was like, "Oh man, I love that movie."
Yeah, that dude, Chris Sarandon. Yeah, he was in Chucky and stuff. Yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah. So Dace just asked, yeah. So Dace, he said earlier, Shape said his favorite vampire movie was Fright Night. Yeah, I'd have to say
it goes Fright Night to Lost Boys and Near Dark. I still love Near Dark.
Yeah, that movie is actually like killer good, man. Like we watched that, and I was telling her about it, and then we watched it, and it's just like maybe possibly the budget wasn't as good as the other two, but it doesn't really matter. Like it's still fucking awesome. It's like a kind of like a more raw, like cringy kind of vampire movie, but it's pretty awesome.
I like it, especially like when they did the old vampire movie. What the hell's his name? The old guy. He's how old are you? He goes, let's just say I fought for the South. We lost.
Definitely like that part. Yeah, Lance Henriksen, when he's all like, yo, yeah, dude, I like that part. And that part where like his girl, I think she's in Terminator 2, she's the mom in Terminator 2, slits that, bar, the waitress's neck, and then he just kind of holds her over and just like freaking drowns her neck into a fucking mug. I'm just like, dude, hardcore. Do you got a favorite one, Jay?
Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot. Okay. That's a Stephen King I haven't seen. I didn't realize that was a vampire movie. Is that Drew? Oh, wait, who's in that film?
Salem's Lot.
Let's look it up. There are like a lot of films I need to watch, like a lot of big time, like.
Oh, hang on. So did you all see the new Fright Night movie? Is that the one with is it Colin Farrell?
Yeah, it is. I actually had that in the background the other day when I was about to go to sleep. I think people say it's good, but I
It actually is pretty good.
Nice.
I love it when freaking where you have to be invited. Of course, vampires gonna be invited to be in the house, right? He's like, so they all go. If you haven't seen a spoiler, I'm gonna say, but they all
no,
go.
it's all good.
They all go in the house. He's like, he can't come in because he's not invited. He can't come in. And he's like, all of a sudden, you see him like dig it in the backyard. He's just like digging a big old hole, and he pulls out this freaking pipe, and it's basically a gas pipe. And he cuts it open, then he lights a match, and this freaking they start taking it out of the house because he blows up the house.
Oh shit. Yeah, because you said that's Colin Farrell. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was actually pretty good.
I looked up the cast of Salem's Lot, and there's only like 2 people that I
didn't. 1975, is that right? Yeah. Oh no, 1975 horror
1979.
novel. Okay. 1979. Holy shnikes, dude! Look at that shit. Okay, that's a different type of look. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to watch that. So Camp Crystal Lake said Blade, Van Helsing, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, Camp Crystal Lake, are you talking the Buffy the Vampire Slayer film? Like, I think that's like 1994 or 5, or are you talking the TV show?
I like
Actually,
the series, but everyone I spoke to prefers the film.
Dude, the film is badass, man. That film is like, it's campy as shit, but like fun and like, yeah, that's a cool ass movie. Oh yeah, I think I actually like one of my very first vampire movies was easily Blade. Like I remember we got the VHS, watching that shit like religiously.
Hey, since talking about Buffy, how come Angel don't get no love? Angel.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I remember that show. Kirsten
Especially
says
the opening of the movie or the TV show is like it's got that violence like it's like and then it picks up like oh man, I love that opening.
Yeah, no, actually I do remember that now. Yeah. Yeah. Kirsten says she likes Twilight. I'm sorry, Kirst. I have not seen any of the films, unfortunately.
Way.
Hey, I want to tell you guys something about Twilight.
You shut your mouth. You get no opinion.
I want to tell you some stuff about Twilight, guys. Are you guys ready?
No. No.
The best part of the Twilight films, in my opinion, so don't crucify me here, but for me personally, the best part of those movies was the fight. I love the fight scenes in the movies. I mean, I watched them. I watched all of the Twilight films. I think the fight scenes are pretty dope in the movies.
Are you okay?
There's actually pretty cool scenes in those movies, but the fight scenes are freaking epic, especially at the end. Was it Breaking Dawn Part 2? Like that whole end fight was legit freaking brutal and freaking awesome. The only thing I didn't like because they didn't go with the book. They did more towards like the happy ending stories where everybody is kind of a dream or like a vision and everybody kind of lived. But in the book, all those characters did die.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why?
Because you never, ever, ever in 3 years have had anything positive to say about Twilight.
I said the action. The action is pretty good. The fight scenes are actually. I like fight scenes. The fight scenes.
Is it better fight scenes than Underworld?
Underworld, dude.
Underworld's some good stuff, man. Are you gonna like it or what?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I kind of like Twilight with the fight scene because it was more. Well, the fight scene in Twilight was kind of more like to me. It was like boom, boom, boom. Like an actual like fight type deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I enjoy the Underworlds too, but hell, I mean, I kind of enjoy the
Underworld's kind of more like Blade or something like that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. We got Trick or Treat saying my favorite vampire movie is From Dusk to Dawn. No doubt, dude. That movie's fucking badass as hell. Like Robert Rodriguez, dude. That movie's. Dude, that's might be like one of my favorite Clooney films. Like I know I like the Ocean's films, like pretty much all of them. But yeah, he's really good in that movie. And then obviously his brother's Tarantino, right? Yeah. Good film. Yeah. Daisy says Twilight is nostalgic. I'm sorry, I would not know. She also says Kate Beckinsale is a total babe. That is 100% true. Pete Davidson, dude. This dude is a legend. I can't even like tell you how much of a legend this dude is, and he's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, his stand-up's not too bad.
In the Underworld series, I wish they brought fucking oh my god, it's David or whatever his name is. I wish they brought him back for the last one.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Because, but the thing is, like, he actually got his like heart like torn a piece, whatever, when he got in that pipe, and he's able to come back. All his werewolf did was slit his throat, and then he basically died. He just drained his blood. I was like, what? Like, seriously, he died that way? And you're supposed to be this like half breed, like
hybrid, werewolf,
and you freaking get you basically go through all this stuff, and you pretty much literally die in the second Underworld. And then in this one here, all you get is your throat slit, and you're basically bleeding out, and you die. Really? Makes no sense.
Sarah says Buffy the show. Nice, Sarah Michelle Gellar, right on. And then Blade and Let the Right One In. I've heard of this. Yeah, the original one, not the American Hollywood remake. Yeah, I think I've definitely heard of this film. I think a lot of people have talked about it. Let the Right One In. Nice. So many films I need to get acquainted with, man, and watch. For sure.
Preacher's a good show.
Creature? Preacher. Oh, okay, right on.
I've seen that. You see. I recognize the guy.
Well, you guys know there was actually another vampire show that came out, but it only ran for like one season. It was called Moonlight.
Moonlight. Okay. So many films and like shows like sound so much alike. So I like.
Isn't Bitter the vampire one as well?
It's a vampire show. It's basically like I think he's like a. I think he's like a detective type show, but he's more like he works in the hospital. I think it's called Moonlight.
Dude, it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Nice. 2016. All right.
Wait, 2016? I don't think so. I think the show came out before that. I might be wrong.
It's an A24. Is that right? Oh, this could be a movie, maybe not a TV show. It says Moonlight,
Yeah.
A24.
Yeah, Moonlight TV show is it's Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 22%.
Oh, okay. I think I must be on a movie TV show.
Yeah, it's a mystery series, a private investigator.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The look of the vampire pretty dope though. Nice. See, I think that's why I dig. Oh, okay, what's up, Jack?
No, carry on.
Well, I think that's why I dig Fright Night and Lost Boys so much is because I think the look of the vampire is pretty similar and stuff.
Did you guys like iZombie?
iZombie.
I didn't think that I'd like it, and Shay watched it before and she started rewatching it, and I just found it so funny that I made her start from the beginning.
That girl looks familiar.
So the first 10 minutes of the first episode, so it won't ruin the series at all. The girl is a nurse. There's a thing that causes zombies to come about, and she gets bitten, and she conceals it, and it's so funny. It's so funny.
92 on Rotten Tomatoes. Nice. Okay, would you guys rather be within the horror community? Would you rather be like somewhat of a journalist or more of a critic of films? Or are they kind of the same thing? I don't really think. Not really. I guess. Yeah.
I'd say journalist because you can have more of a input than a critic, I think. Because a critic, you have to be really critical. You have to minimize your opinion down to numbers and a sentence.
Gotcha. What about you, Shape?
I don't know. They'd be critics. Like, be like, hey, this movie was freaking awesome. Like, give my pick, but instead of being like,
Kind of what we do, already, but yeah, like more so on like a
Yeah.
higher scale level, yeah.
But is it fair to, like, I don't know what goes into being a critic, but you could watch a film once and like you could love it, and then watching it the second time you could see all the potholes and be like, oh, actually this isn't as great as I thought, or vice versa. You can judge a book by its cover, watch it once, be like, no, that's not what I wanted, and then watch it again and be like, actually this is a great movie.
Kind of do what Shape did, you know what I mean? Like kind of watch it maybe a couple times and take a little bit of a break and then watch it, a couple more times and kind of like, you know what I mean? I feel with like, okay, what's up?
I wonder how many times you have to watch it to critique it.
True. Right.
I mean, like for me, there's some movies that I enjoy and some people that didn't like it. Like we can go. Let's say with the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, I really enjoy. I enjoyed the remake. The one thing I didn't enjoy was they used CGI. Other than that, I mean, I actually enjoyed the movie. Actually, I liked it.
Yeah.
Same thing like with the Halloween franchise. Everybody takes a shit on Resurrection. I mean, I love Resurrection.
It's fun.
You have a good time. You have fun with it. It's a good movie. You get Scott's flaws, but it's still a good movie.
Yep.
Halloween 6. Everybody hates Halloween 6. I love Halloween 6. You know what I mean? So there's going to be parts where the movies you're going to like, people movies they're going to like. Oh, like even like what is it? Like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. I enjoy the remake.
Let's go. Pick these up at Spirit. Got some socks, baby. Yeah. They actually had a bunch.
Birthday socks too.
Oh yeah. Dude, I had to get some Chucky ones. I was gonna give them to my brother because he's a big fan, but he was like, "Yeah, those are too fucking creepy." So I was like, "All right, sounds good."
Hey, I got Halloween socks on too. Look at that. See, it says there's no place to hide. It's got Michael right there.
Nice. So my bad. Which TCM film were you talking about?
The remake. Some people don't like the remake. I enjoy the remake.
I think it's badass, man. I remember, man, we were sitting in that theater, like 6th grade kids, and we're just like, this is possibly like the scariest shit I've ever seen. Like it was like intense. When he like Batman, like Batman vs Superman. Everybody hated Batman vs Superman. I actually enjoyed that movie. So there's always gonna be movies that people don't like, but I'll enjoy. But there's gonna be movies that I hate, but other people will enjoy. You're always gonna have that, back and forth. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I tend to have a lot of guilty pleasures. Like half the time when I jumped into the Community, some of the films I enjoyed, people fucking hated. I was like, holy shit, man. Like I didn't realize that so many people didn't like some of these films. Like Manhattan, holy shit, nobody liked Manhattan. But I was glad that Shape liked Manhattan. And then, I just have so much fun with that film. I think Jason looks dope as shit. And like, yeah, I just have fun with it.
It's just that one scene for me where the guys are taking the mick out of him and he just lifts his mouth like, I ain't got time for you.
No doubt. Yeah, I wonder, man, I just really wonder how they're going to use New York in this new film. Very intrigued.
I hope they use it to like full extent.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll just be in there for like a tad bit or like how long, if the full setting is in New York and it's just going to be throughout the whole movie, yeah.
And it's supposed to take place on Halloween night too, ain't it?
I have heard some people talk about that too. Some people were saying they didn't like that. Fuck, dude, it seems only kind of like right. You know what I mean? It could probably like give you like a Scream 2 kind of vibe with, maybe a shit ton of ghost faces or something like that. Or like, yeah. Like,
I really like that aspect. Did you?
In 2? Oh, Jay, you're preaching to the choir, man. I fucking love Scream 2, dude. Like, I honestly sometimes almost consider it, more of like I like it almost better than the original. Like, I enjoy that film a lot.
Can't go.
I know. Yeah, I mean, what the second film lacks in the third act, that's what the first, just conquers is the third act in the first film. So, and at the beginning in the first, first act opening sequence.
Yeah.
Dude, Shape, you're totally spot on with this whole Sarandon thing. Dude, he hits the vibe, the vampire vibe, like just
Yeah.
the best. It's like that swag that he just has, like in the film. I feel like David, from Lost Boys actually does have it too, but it's more of like it's like this dude's like he's like a mature like version of that pretty much. This is a dope ass film. I don't know why I haven't watched this yet. It actually just came out on 4K and shit, and everybody and their grandma was trying to go out and get it. Damn. So Sarah said this. Let's go. Man, I fucking love the Scream franchise, man. Like, I can't even say it enough, man. I fucking love it. Like, it is just a franchise that I could sit there and watch all the time, man. I saw Brandon. I saw Brandon was dressed up as Ghostface and stuff. Oh, man. Doing the scary movie skit. Sarah says, people hate Freddy versus Jason, but I'm entertained every time I watch it. Yeah. I don't know if Sarah missed it or, if she was there. Jay and I did the Camp Nightmare over it. Dude, that film is actually so much fucking fun. What do you think, Shape? You like the film? I think you were at work, I think, that night.
Yeah, I enjoy Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh, hell yeah. I think it's fun as shit. Like, at the time, like, like I said, it's a good balance between both, obviously.
So when it comes to both, like when it comes to those two franchises, Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday 13th, my mom's a big fan of both.
Awesome.
She even got here. I'm gonna get it.
I know what he's about to pull up.
Like, look at this. She bought this when it came out. The Nightmare on Elm Street DVD collection.
Let's go.
Nice.
Look how old this is. Actually old too, and it even comes with the freaking 3D glasses.
Yes, but yeah, because it was 3D, yeah, or like
yeah,
oh,
for one, yeah. It's coming with two of them, yeah. But she got this, and she's a big Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday 13th fan. But she's more big in Jason, and that's why when it comes to like the franchises, the big three, right? Halloween, Friday 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. I actually grew up with those three, so that's why they're always going to be in my top three of the franchise because I grew up with those three. Of course, I was more with Michael than I am with Jason or Freddy, but still, I still love the Friday 13 franchise and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise because I grew up with them. My mom loves them, so I got into Halloween myself, and then my mom introduced me to Friday 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street, so I started watching those ones. And then the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie I watched was actually Freddy's Dead. It's the first one I ever watched.
That one's 3D, I'm pretty sure that one was supposed to be 3D. Yeah. I can have fun with that film, man. Like
the first Friday 13 film was one I watched was Part 4 was the first one I watched.
Cool, man. Damn.
Which movie was it that your mom took you to see in the cinema? I can't remember.
What, me?
Yeah, your mom took you to see Jason X.
Jason X. Okay, right on.
Yeah, I was what, in 4th grade or 5th grade when that movie came out.
Dope.
That's cool.
Shape, which Nightmare do you like the best?
Oh, hands down, Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
I like his look. I like his look and stuff. But you see, like in like 3, 4, 5, Freddy's Dead. He starts getting funny. He starts becoming more comedic. But I think that's the kind of character he plays. I mean, but in like 1 and 2, he's more kind of dark and he
definitely is. Yep.
But then it starts to line up. But in the way I kind of see Freddy as that kind of character, he's like cracking those jokes, cracking those one-liners. He's that type of. I get that feel with him.
I was telling Dace after watching the first 4, I actually think I like the 4th one the best. It's like really fun, and I feel like Freddy, like you said, it's like there is that comedic factor, but yet like I still feel like he's pretty serious in the film. I just think some of the shit in the film is like really creative, like the kills and stuff like that. The girls lifting the weights, no pain, no gain. Like some of those kills are just like fucking cool as hell. What about you, Jay? I don't know if I've asked you that before.
Yeah, you asked me it not long ago, and I said the first one.
Right on. Oh, it's so it's iconic. Yeah, for sure.
But I bought the box set recently, and it is on my list to rewatch.
Nice.
I'm kind of trying to balance watching new stuff and rewatching stuff. So I'm kind of saying to myself, look, you can rewatch something that you know you like once you've watched this new thing that's on your list. So
It's kind of the great thing about horror is that like you can like kind of mix it up like a little bit and like watching something new and then watching something old and then you like gain appreciation for like both, just
Yeah.
the decades or that they were in and stuff. Like it's and I guess that's true with all films and shit like that. But
I think that we're in a good time for horror at the minute.
yeah, I think so. I would definitely agree with that. So like growing up, did you guys have like I don't know if I asked this, like did you guys have like some go-tos around Halloween time? Like obviously probably Hocus Pocus. I'm pretty sure that was easily one of ours, that we always watched. Was there any other? Sorry, which one?
I was saying, Jay, if you want to go first, or you want me to go?
You go.
Well, for me, man, when I was a kid, man, it was always like Halloween, freaking Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh man, yep.
Oh, even was it my mom's got a date with the vampire.
Dude, I totally remember that film. It was the lady with the blonde hair. Yeah, I do remember that
Yeah,
film.
the one that played in the one that played in Sabrina, the teenage witch.
It was one of her. Yep, it was
that one. Oh, and then what was the other one? Okay, there was a movie. Okay, they actually remade this movie, and they made a second one of it. It's called Under Wraps.
I remember this film. Yep.
Now the first one, because they actually made it, and it's more campy. It's more like,
for sure,
like okay, whatever. But in the original Under Wraps, this kid is basically kind of like us. He's got this whole room full of horror collectibles, so that, and I guess his like main one, like this main one was like Hatchet Man, or something like that. It was some kind like that. It was actually like an actual killer type thing. He was all obsessed with this, and of course he finds the thing and he wakes his mummy up and stuff like that. I mean, overall, it was a good kids movie. Nowadays, what Disney made good movies back in the day, man. When I was growing up, oh my god, they made
bangers, dude.
Great.
Yep.
Nowadays, they're making movies to where it's two kiddie movie.
Yeah,
like they remade Under Wraps. So and then you see like the kids in the theater with his best friend. He's in the theater and it got this like freaking zombie or creature coming out, killing kids or killing people, whatever. But it's like, oh my god, it's like you see like someone that bought a mask at a freaking spirit store and he's just put on, he's like doing his little thing, whatever. I mean, oh my god, the movie totally. I mean, I watched it just to see like how it would be differently. And I'm like, oh my god, like why don't you have the original on freaking Disney Plus?
Yep.
Especially like Don't Look Under the Bed was like another one of my favorite ones.
Dude, that movie used to scare me, dude. That guy was creepy, man. I remember that film, dude. Yeah, dude, Disney was like the go-to. They had like the 31 Days of Halloween or whatever it was. And I'm just like, dude.
Corpse
I
Bride.
was coming home from fucking school and just like waiting a couple hours till it hit like 7 o'clock. And then that thing would come on. I'm just like, yes. Dude, that's another one that I need to watch. Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton, Sleepy Hollow. Holy hell, man! That's actually like got good like creepy tone in it and stuff, man. Holy cow, this is pretty awesome. Sarah says Hocus Pocus is a classic, no doubt, and she says I'm going to Salem in a few weeks and losing my mind. That is crazy.
That's cool.
That is
me and Misha were talking about that because I told her maybe one day. Like once Serena gets a little older and stuff, one day I want to go to Salem on Halloween.
Be crazy. All the history.
I heard they have a big thing during Halloween time. And I told her, I said, we need to go like on that weekend of like Halloween or whatever, or something like that. We need to go there just to be there for Halloween. And she's like, well, if Halloween falls like on a weekday, whatever, people got work side. They probably freaking close down the place for that night. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like it's like its own holiday down there. It's like Christmas down there. So yeah, everybody probably have that day off.
Yeah, I mean, talk about historic, man. That would be crazy to go there. Sarah, what did you think of the new film that they just came out with. What did you guys think?
I enjoyed it actually.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, the one thing I didn't really, the one thing I was kind of hoping for, like the other characters come back, but they didn't, and I didn't really care for the mayor guy. I think he was just too over the top, in my opinion. He was just too. He was like too like when it comes to people like that in movies, it to me it's like okay, you're overacting way too much, man. You need to like tone it down a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's a little bit PG.
Yeah, but other than that, I enjoyed the whole movie too. I even like the whole atmosphere too, where they're in the woods and they got that big old full moon and everything like that, and they get that Halloween creepy wood vibe. Oh, I love that,
dude. When Billy comes, dude, Billy looked exactly the same. Like he didn't. I was like, holy shit, like spot on, dude. I was like, damn, it didn't miss a beat when it came to that.
His voice did change. He did get older. His voice did kind of change.
Yeah, for sure.
My only issue with it,
she said too Disney-fied. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I would probably have to agree a tad bit. Like it did seem like it was like I don't know. Yeah, I think a little bit too much. Like I don't think the first one, like I honestly like don't even think you could even tell it was like a Disney movie. You know what I mean? Like it could kind of be like I don't know. This one, yeah, a tad bit. Yeah, I could see where she's coming with that for sure. But I don't need another. Yeah, and almost, yeah. Or what do you think, Jay? Sorry.
The only issue I had with it is that they didn't do "I Put a Spell on You" again.
I remember you saying that. Yep.
But I lacked that song. I feel like even if they put it as the outro or something, just give me the song. That's iconic.
Yeah, how iconic is that scene in that first film? Like, yeah, like it's like they're all scared and they're like, oh shit, like who are these ladies? And then she like, yeah.
Well, Disney Plus actually did like a Hocus Pocus like celebration thing or something on Disney Plus. You can watch it. Like they have like all the characters come back. They're talking about stuff like that about the movie. Whatever.
Oh, awesome!
They got to see people singing between. There's like a big old like convention type thing they're doing. That's actually pretty cool. I actually watch that.
Dope. Okay, here's a film. What did you guys think of? Is it Hubie Dubois or Dubois?
Oh, Hubie's Halloween,
dude. Well, yeah. What do you guys think of that film? It's so much fun, dude. Like
we actually watched it last week, man. I really enjoyed that movie. It's so fun.
We watched it when we were in Lincoln. I was like, dude, this shit is so just like, yeah. I think I watched it like we watched like the first half, fell asleep, and then we woke back up the next day and watched the rest of it. Yeah, it's fun, man.
Hey, I think what's funny is that you actually get like Michael Myers Halloween vibe in there.
Oh yeah, like dude, it's got some good tone. Yeah, for sure.
And even with what's his face? Oh my god, what's his face? The mayor. Oh my god, he was so funny because he reminded me of fucking what the hell's his name? The fucking guy in Halloween 18. The sheriff, Sheriff Barker. He reminded me of Sheriff Barker because he's like, what are we gonna do? Cancel this stuff?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
And then, of course, when you see Hugh he becomes a mayor at the end. He's a mayor now of freaking Salem.
Yeah, it's dude. Yeah, at first I was all like, oh man, like I remember I watched it like the first year it came out, and I was like, dude, Sandler's gonna make one of these movies and stuff. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty damn good. Like, yeah.
He also go ahead, sorry, Jay, go ahead.
No, go on.
No, go on.
I think my go-to Halloween movies are like Goonies, E.T.
Goonies or E.T. Cool.
They're the films that I have to watch when
I almost like tend to forget about the part where they dress him up as a ghost or whatever in ET, and yeah, funny shit. I sent you guys that I had it posted on my story of him in the basket on the bike, and then it was like a pug dog or like a Frenchie, I think. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Dude, no way right now. Right on, dude. My buddy Joe hopped in here. Mr. Joe Kinney, what's up, dude? I appreciate you. Thanks, Joe. Damn. My buddy, he's from Lincoln and stuff, and his big hobby is guns and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a very like super responsible. Like, I mean, his collection and shit is just like slowly and surely becoming something awesome. Just like, yeah. I mean, I think that's, another big difference. Like, again, not getting into politics, but, some people can have like really awesome collections and be very like, just spot on and like smart and all that, the ins and outs of all that kind of shit. So, yeah.
I think
Appreciate you.
guns are okay as long as you have a good relationship with them.
Oh, dude, spot on, dude. That's a perfect way of like explaining it. Yeah, good relationship for sure. Because if you think about it, I mean, like, yeah, like just guns are, it's kind of an intriguing hobby. Like honestly, like they're pretty, with the advancements and stuff like that. It's like some of the stuff is just like crazy, like advanced and just like cool and just yeah.
I think the videos where people can take them apart and put them together really quick are really cool as well.
Oh yeah, totally agree. And yeah, he knows how to do all that kind of shit. And it's just like, man, pretty cool hobby. I mean, for me, it's like shit. I'm collecting football cards and shit like that. And it's like he's buying guns and shit. I'm just like, man. No, I did buy my first handgun last year, and honestly, it was awesome. Like, and yeah. And that's another. I honestly kind of think like people should kind of almost become more just maybe educated on like the subject and stuff like that. Like some people are very uneasy around them, and I get that. Like I totally get that, but I just feel maybe everybody should go take like a gun class or something like that or something. You know what I mean? Do they have stuff like that over there, Jay? Like, do they have like shooting ranges and stuff, or is that just like not existent?
I don't think we do. We have like what's called as like smash houses where you can like you pay and you go in and you smash it with like all types of stuff. You can do
Right on, nice
axe throwing and all stuff here.
Cool.
But we don't. I'm not aware of any shooting ranges.
Are you about bearing arms at all, Shape, or do you guys or
Shoot on private.
I got knives.
not? I got samurai swords.
Actually, I do got samurai swords. I do got
Dude,
broadsword.
that's what's up. I'm telling you right now. If anybody was like, "What is your, weapon of choice other than a gun?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I need a samurai sword." Like straight up.
Well, I got a samurai sword. I got a broadsword. I got a Muslim sword. I got a staff. I got a machete, and I got nice butcher knives.
Nice, right on.
I mean, when it comes to guns, I don't got a Floyd card, so I don't have no guns.
Nice.
See, up here where I'm at, we need the Floyd card.
Right on. Yeah. 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 Have you done like axe throwing or everything, Shape, before? I actually haven't. Oh, you have? Yeah, I actually haven't. I don't know how the hell I haven't done that yet, but yeah, a lot of people around here they definitely go do it and stuff.
So I went to shooting range a couple times. It was because first time I ever shoot a handgun, and I was actually with my ex at the time, and I guess like one of the guys from the church, he's like real big into guns. Or today they took us to a shooting range, and man, I was like, first time I ever hold a handgun, I was shooting it, and then he's like, "Is this your first time ever shooting a gun?" Like a handgun, yeah. So I shot a rifle a couple times.
Yeah.
It's like, so you never shot a handgun before? I said, nope. It's the first time I shot a handgun. He goes, God damn, man, for the first time ever shooting a gun, man, you're pretty accurate shot.
Nice. That's what's up. So Jay, does like your guys' like police force, they don't carry them and stuff like that, right? Or anything?
So we have armed forces that are called in for certain reasons, but other than that, they just have like tasers.
Nice.
So they're like carrying
Batons, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the most stereotypical. Like if you've got a bobby on the beat, which is like a police walking around, then he'll just have a baton.
Gotcha. Right on, right on. Sarah says we have an axe throwing bar here. Yeah, that's pretty much what we have around here. Like everybody kind of just goes and has a few brews and just kind of does some axe throwing and stuff. Not sure who thought alcohol and axes would be a good idea. Yeah, and I mean it's I think it's all about just technique when it comes to the axe throwing and stuff like that. Yeah. Speaking of axe throwing, Shape, you got to watch the movie. I know I've told you this before. Werewolves Within, dude. It's a funny, like, kind of werewolf like comedy. It's a good one, dude. It has the The one guy, the main actor, he's in like the new Godzilla versus Kong movie. He's kind of like the nerdy dude, and then the girl is actually the girl from the AT&T commercials. She's actually really good actress. Yeah, it's funny. BSin, I watched it a couple weeks ago. It's good stuff.
So you guys need to watch Big Bad Wolf. That's a funny one.
Big Bad Wolf.
I think I've seen that. Wait.
I still need to watch the one Jay was telling me about it. The one over in yes, yeah, that's the one with the train. Yeah.
So Big Bad Wolf, that's a funny one, man. The wolf actually talks in the movie.
Nice.
Cracks one line and shit, man. It's pretty funny. I always tell everybody about this movie. It's got the guy from Kindergarten Cop in it. He
Okay, which guy?
He plays a dad, the one who's trying to kidnap his son.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in the movie. Yeah, he's actually the werewolf of the movie.
Right on.
And it's even got the guy who plays David. This is like a little cameo in it. And American Wolf of London.
Oh, okay, right on. Gotcha.
Yeah, the guy play David Kessler in American Wolf of London. Actually, he actually does a cameo in the movie.
She said Sam Richardson. He's in the new Hocus Pocus. Love him. Is that the dude you're talking about?
Who, me?
Yeah, Sam Richardson.
The one that played in Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah, is that his name?
I don't know.
Oh no, my bad. She's talking about the dude from Werewolf Within. Yeah, real. I think he's like an up and coming actor and stuff like that. Yeah,
and even the girl from Halloween Town who plays Marty in Halloween Town.
For sure. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She's actually in Big Bad Wolf.
Okay.
She plays also one of the main characters. Again, that's why, in my opinion, I think that's why they pretty much Disney like kind of canned her from Disney, because they did a Halloween Town 4. And she wasn't in it. They replaced her with another actress. Reason being is because what she does in Big Bad Wolf, I mean, you don't see it, but there's actually a scene where she kind of gets like kind of thing, whatever. And I think that's when Disney pretty much like, yep, we don't need you in this movie no more. Well, that's a movie everybody should watch. It's funny. I mean, the CGI is crap. Even the werewolf effects it's decent. It's okay. But I mean, it's just the whole movie in general. It's funny. The world was freaking funny. You'll have a good time. For as cheesy as it is, you'll have a good time.
Nice. How about this one? I might have already asked you about this. Bad Moon, is that a top 3 or maybe top 5?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that movie. It's just like it's almost like a Tales from the Crypt kind of like movie or something, but it's like decently good as hell. Yeah, I like that film. Okay, what's up, Jay?
I was just gonna say it's 4:30 in the morning. I've very much enjoyed spending some time with you guys, but I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay, right on, dude. Yeah, no problem. Dude, appreciate you, coming on here to do this, man.
I appreciate you for having me
happy
on.
birthday, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, and I shall speak to you both in the morning.
Right on, dude.
Have a good night, guys.
Okay, Shape, here's a question for you. Who did they do more dirty? Rachel in Halloween 5 or Michael in Ends?
Michael.
Yeah, I actually can't believe they kind of did Rachel the way they did in 5, but yeah, probably, for sure. Probably Michael. Camp Crystal Lake says, okay, I'm getting off. I needed some sleep. Good night. Happy Halloween. Right on. Camp Crystal Lake, thank you very much for coming in and tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's actually a good little stream, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. For first kind of like little stream, not too bad. Good conversation.
Your first one too, ain't it?
Yeah, dude, first one, man. Like honestly, like I don't know why. Time, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So yeah, timing's pretty much like perfect. Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I think that's just I know I probably said this like 1,000 times. Like, that's just what makes like this community great, man. Literally come on here, BS about things we like and things we maybe don't like so much and stuff like that. It's good time, man.
I mean, that's what I mean. When it comes to streaming, that's what it should be. It should be getting on, be yourself, have fun, just chit chat about what your topic you're talking about, and then you can always derail and stuff. You got other people that kind of stick to the script.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about they don't really they never derail or do anything else, talk about anything else. They just keep it to the way they're going to be, and they're like, okay, we're done talking. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I don't mind that, especially like when maybe you're trying to get some info on like something that but I think it's kind of good to mix it up a little bit and stuff. So yeah, I definitely agree there. Is baseball bat? I guess Camp Crystal Lake's weapon of choice. Yeah, I mean, and that's not. Yeah, we gotta kind of.
I got guns, so my weapon of choice is knives, big butcher knives, because I mean, of course, I'm a big Michael Myers fan, so gotta have the butcher knife in there. But the thing is, because I used to keep my house dark, so when all the lights are off and I hear somebody come in my house, I mean, I keep knives like in my bedroom. So once I hear somebody come in the freaking house, I know there's certain places where I can hide. I mean, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta hide once they start coming up. It's like it's over because what are they gonna do with that kid?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what the law is. You Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, dude, it's so crazy over here. We're like, I have my gun underneath my bed, but it's like, to me, it would be like last resort to pull that thing out. I mean, or to, I guess, maybe ever, use the gun, I guess. But I think like here, it's like, I don't even know, like you can get like big, like somebody can actually come in and like rob your house, but unless they are like, forcing harm upon you, like you can't like, I can't like take them down, like, shoot them. Like, cause I could get like, big ass trouble. Like it's so crazy. Like somebody could be robbing your house, not harming you. And they could honestly, like, if you shoot them, you can get in trouble. Like, isn't that just crazy?
Yeah. Well, see, for me, I got martial arts experience. So no, that's what my teacher always said. So, especially like in life or death situation, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, honestly, like he even say, when it comes out to that point, whatever, he said he told us like there's going to come a point when something ever happens and you got to use what you use your knowledge, right? There's going to come a point in time to where you're going to have to decide: are you going to let this person live or are you going to take his life? And he said it's going to, at that point, when that time comes, you're going to have to figure out what's going to happen. Is because if it comes to like a life or death situation to where they got to do harm to you, or you got your family members with you, like my wife, kids, whatever, and something that comes out to be happening, he even said, you're going to have to know what you're planning on doing. You're either going to, try to run or this, whatever, or you're going to sit down and fight. But then when the time comes, are you willing to take a life?
And I think that's what the problem is kind of with today's just society is like, it's easy for somebody to pull a gun and discharge it on somebody, or what I mean, or use it on somebody. Like, ain't nobody ever going to try to fist fight anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's so, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It takes like a lot of balls to pull out a weapon and actually, use it on somebody. Like, it just, to me, that's like the last resort. But, I don't, like you said, I've never been in that situation.
Like for me, my position, when you come to your home, that could be life or death situation. Because
for sure.
Your home, there's so much stuff. People that come to your home, killing you, or even like robbing you. I mean, but still, you're in the house. You got your kids, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be like a life or death kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's either you're going to either severely injure this person or take a life. So
that's pretty much what I would.
If I'm able to injure him to where he can't move,
yes,
then
exactly.
I'll take that route. But if there's comes to a point where there's no other choice for me to take him out completely, I'll take him out completely.
Yep. Yeah. And I know that's like, easy to say, like when they, talk about the situations with just like law enforcement and, individuals that, it's more like, can you take the individual down without, taking their life.
But
You
it's
know,
also, that's like my teacher said, because he actually trained law enforcement in because I was back in Vegas, so he actually trained law enforcement in
I
Vegas.
remember you saying this. Yeah,
He also trained people in the Air Force. He actually trained Navy SEAls, so he already knows all this like that, right? He's actually a personal bodyguard to someone big guy in freaking Vegas.
crazy, dude. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, my teacher, he's one of the top like martial artists, and he even said too, he's like you're gonna have to know. Because at the same time, he said, even like, you know, if someone's got, so say you're in a room or place, you're dealing with, right? And some guy pulls out a gun, right? 9 times out of 10, they're going to use that gun, right?
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah.
But the thing is, when it comes down to it, so if he shoots, so the thing is, when a person brings out a gun, you got to know, you got to have, of course, it comes with reading body language and reading how the person is. Because again, if he has, he said, if he hasn't shot nobody yet, he's got something to lose, right? But the thing is, if you shoot someone, then you already know he's got nothing to lose. So you have to know how to read people, and you got to know mostly what their intentions are going to be.
True.
So again, when it comes down to that situation, is once he shoots somebody, he's got nothing to lose.
Agreed. Scary situation. Yeah.
That's actually happened to one of our class brothers. He actually got held up in fucking I think it was like Pizza Hut.
Dude.
Yeah, some guy had a gun to his face, and he actually used one of our techniques and actually broke the guy's fucking arm.
Oh fuck, dude! He actually wow.
Yeah, and so the cops came and got arrested, but so he actually got free pizza for life for for doing that.
Dude, that is fucking crazy, man. Props to that dude. Damn, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, holy shit, dude. Yeah.
But again, like I said, if someone's was going to like, if someone's going to take your life, right? So you got to make the decision: either you want to help save yourself and take their life, or do what you can, like stop the situation. But at the same time, it's either going to be you or him.
Yep. True. Yeah, because it's like I said, it's never a fair fight anymore. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I was trying to explain to Jay. It's almost like sometimes it is kind of beneficial for these people that are carrying concealed weapons to be able to then possibly take down a subject that might be out and trying to like harm. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I don't know. So it's almost kind of like gun education might be like a really good thing to have, because it's like sometimes it's like. It's obviously not a fair fight. Like I feel like sometimes, oh shit, I don't even want to get into the like politics or like anything, but sometimes a lot of the violence happens in like places where like carry concealed like aren't, in place and stuff like that. Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, see, that's kind of like my stand on that point of everything. Like I said, what I know, so what I was taught. I know that was like, because what I did in martial arts, it wasn't more like tournament type deal. Like my teacher always told us, I don't care about no damn trophies, I care about your lives.
Damn, that's a good way of like that's good teaching, like for sure. Like this isn't Cobra Kai, this is fucking
yeah. So because ours was mainly more focused more on street fighting. Reason being is because again, people get jumped all the time, especially like back in Vegas, man. Everyone's getting fucking jumped and shit every time. But the thing is once you have that big group of people, we go for everything. We go for your throat, we go for your eyes, we go for your balls, we go for
honestly, yes. I mean,
anything to take out the person quick and fast is what we do.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to that situation, I mean, there is no such thing as like fighting fair. Yeah. I get it.
No more nowadays. I mean, back in the day it was always fight fair, but nowadays it's just don't matter. Guns, knives, it's all going to be out there because no one wants to lose.
No, true that. I know we've talked about it probably before. Like, well, I can't remember what you said. I think he said, well, what are your like some of your top action movies? I kind of forget. We kind of did that podcast quite a while ago.
Oh, top action movies? Oh, freaking! It's gotta be like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, man. Those freaking.
Oh, best believe, man.
Bruce Lee,
yeah.
Jackie Chan. Oh man, I love all those ones.
Sarah, I'm just out here in Canada minding my own business with my bear spray, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like, mace is nothing to f around with. Like, I would not want to get maced anytime soon. Like, yeah, bear spray. Holy shit, dude! You could probably like. I don't know if that could like permanently blind somebody, but yeah, that seems like it'd be a pretty good, self defense, weapon.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! Yeah, totally agree.
Hey, like even there's like what? There's like one move I did. So my teacher kind of say, it could be like, kind of like, flamboyant if you want to say like that, because it's like to get us to remember, So like especially like for women, if you're like a club, whatever, somebody grabs your shoulder, right? Like grab your shoulder, like hey, come here, grab your shoulder, right? And so basically, like the move is you basically just kind of put your hand here and you kind of do this. You kind of wrap it around to his arm, and you basically grab your hand, and you pull it, and then it basically hyperextends your elbow, right?
For sure. Yeah.
So he kind of made it fun because he did it in the college class, and he kind of made it fun. So he said, you kind of do this. You kind of like you basically grab his hand to keep it in place, and you go, hey, and you kind of just, you know what I mean? Because
sure.
Once that happens, it's going to happen quick. Because when you grab his hand and you come like this, right? What's your normal reaction to do? It's to lean back, right? Because you're thinking about you're going to whack in the face, right? You're like, whoa, right?
Oh, okay.
Once that happens, you're getting his attention off of here, and then you come here and just.
No, that's good strategy. Damn, dude. Nice.
But again, like it's always like because we do more like stuff that can happen like someone comes behind you with a gun or stuff like that. What you can do, everything else. Even my teacher always said too, like if there comes to a point where stuff like that actually could happen, make yourself cry. The thing is, if you can make yourself cry, that's like also too one of the best tactics too, because if you can make yourself cry, you're basically putting yourself down, but you're boosting his like ego. It was like, oh man, I got this guy. Look, he's crying a little thing. So it's all psychological too, because you're getting his mind off of.
True, and he's kind of maybe lowering his defenses. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
to be able to get to what you need to do.
Crazy. Sarah says, we can't own pepper spray, but you can buy bear spray, at camping and wildlife stores. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how it is the public. I think you can buy mace, but like I think for officers and stuff. Yeah, one of my pharmacist coworkers, coworkers, her son. She's like, yeah, he's an officer or deputy, and before he could use, get his mace or use mace, like you had to get it used upon you. And I'm like, dude, that would be no fun. Like that'd be terrible.
It's kind of crazy. Went forward.
No, and honestly, I talked to you guys about this like at first, like when I was talking about my channel, I was like, I dig, like I fucking love action movies and shit like that. Like I grew up my dad was always watching, shit, man, all the Steven Seagals, all the Jean-Claude Van Dammes, obviously Arnold's just has all this historical, action movies and shit, Sly. Because I was like, should I make my channel more of like a kind of a variety, channel? But like, yeah, shit, I'll bullshit with anybody about those action movies all day for sure. No, there's been times already since I've had Tubi where it's like, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, dude, I'm watching so much horror, so much horror cinema where it's like sometimes I just need to switch it up and watch like an action movie or something like that. Sitting here watching.
For me, I was watching too much horror, but I was like, you know what? I think it was on. I think it was Monday night because I said I was really feeling good. Like I said, the past couple of days with this staph infection really fucking my body up. But I was like, as I was on the couch, kind of feeling well. I was like, let's watch the movie. And she's like, we want to watch. I said, we want to watch horror film. So I actually watched Central Intelligence. With the
Central Intelligence. Oh, okay,
yeah,
right on.
Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I was like, yep. I remember you talking about that. Yeah, that film. Sarah says, "Are we counting the Fast and the Furious movies because they are absolutely my guilty pleasures?" You know what? I can dig that. You know, a lot of people fucking love those films. I pretty much stopped watching after about Tokyo Drift. I actually think that one's pretty good. But yeah, the first and second one are actually really good. The skyline in the second one that Paul Walker had at the beginning of the movie. Shit, I was in. I love that car. It was pretty dope. But yeah, it's crazy that they made like 9 of those films or something. I can't. Yeah, that is so crazy.
And how Dom's got these brothers or family members coming out woodwork.
Jesus Christ!
Is John Cena's like his stepbrother or something?
Yeah, dude, it's like Vin Diesel is like literally the only films that he's doing now, and it's like, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, if it works, it works. But like, it wasn't like, I don't know. I think I saw one of them. They were like in Dubai or something, and they were like up in this gigantic fucking building, and then they're like flying out the glass window or something with a car. I'm just like, holy shit, dude, this is going next level. But yeah, I mean, I can dig it yeah.
Well, yeah, the stuff they do, man. So the comes like, oh my god, this shit would never fucking work.
Or yeah, wasn't it like The Rock was like holding on to like something that was like, I can't remember what it was, like a big giant. I can't remember what the heck it was.
Or was in the goddamn cast, and he fucking just breaks the fucking cast open. It's like, okay, time to go to work. It's like, you fucking serious? Oh, the whole damn freaking what was it? The whole damn parking lot like collapsed on them.
I'm not familiar. Yeah,
they're like in the parking lot. You know, you got the like 3 or 4 story fucking parking lot with all the freaking concrete and shit.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah,
gonna fucking collapse on them. They're still fucking alive. I was like, how does this fucking happen?
How is this still happening?
I swear, I think Vin Diesel's actually a leprechaun, man. He's got that luck on his side, so I can do all that stuff.
Sarah says he was holding a nuke. Holy shit, dude. I didn't realize it was. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I was just all like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and driving out airplanes too, man. Oh my god.
Dang, yeah.
It's like how you jump out of freaking airplanes. They automatically land, take off. Is like, what? That car would have been crushed.
Yeah, the believability is just like, eesh. Yeah, that's why honestly, I was just like, holy shit, like, yeah. Like I said, I didn't mind Tokyo Drift, but yeah, yeah, definitely didn't really see much more of the other films and stuff. But yeah, Paul Walker, definitely missed that dude. Like he's a good actor, man. I think you're wrong. I think it could probably happen.
None of that stuff in the movies could happen. None of that stuff could happen. I think they did. I think it's like they just make up some stuff to be like, oh, that's pretty cool to see on TV on the screen.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna fly upside down the car, right?
Yeah, dude.
As soon as the roof of the car before it hits the pavement, the car's gonna flip back on its wheels and then it'll take off.
Sometimes with films, I'm just like, dude, I don't think they really give a damn what they do because I just feel like they're thinking people are gonna go see them regardless and stuff. But
yeah, pretty much. The thing I want to see is like at the end of the movie, like if they finally finish the Fast and Furious franchise, I want to see them. Freaking Vin Diesel's they fucking pan out and Vin Diesel's like in a fucking coma and he was just dreaming all this shit. It's like, oh, he was just dreaming all this shit. Okay.
Probably would make more sense in some of the films. No, yeah.
I mean, I'll give you credit though. When I think it was Fast 7. Yeah, Fast 7. I think they should have ended at Fast 7.
I think I've heard people say that actually. Yeah, I think so.
Because it was basically when Paul Walker died.
Oh yeah, okay, definitely.
They actually had that. They actually had that nice. The music, says, it's been a long day.
Oh, okay, right.
They had that song playing, and it's got Vin Diesel, and he's driving away, right? And then you got Paul Walker, CGI Paul Walker, because his brother's kind of fell in because he died. But you know,
For sure.
they pull up together and like, hey, you're gonna leave without saying goodbye. And then he looks over and they kind of smile at each other and they go take off. And Scott Van Diesel's doing like his like line over, you know, he's like, you know, you'll always be my brother. And then they kind of drove off, and then he goes this way and Paul goes this way, and then that was the end. Instead for Paul, they should have ended right there because you had a beautiful, in a way, you had a beautiful ending to you know, for Paul Walker because he passed away, and that would have been a total perfect ending to end the franchise.
But then they were like, oh no, we need 2 more.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang. No, I mean, I don't know what it takes to make a movie and shit like that. So it's like, if people want to make a movie and they want to, you know, put money into it, yeah, why not? I mean, it's all good.
I miss the Expendables. That was a good movie.
Dude, I don't hate those movies. Yeah, I like all of those. Yeah,
They were funny.
yeah. Like,
The only thing I don't like was what I think it was 3. I think it was 3 that the freaking yeah, I think it was 3 that fucking Jet Li wasn't in it that much.
I can't remember who's the bad guy in 3.
I think it was
Is it John Claude or the other or the?
I think it was Jean Claude.
Okay, yeah. I actually follow
He
him.
brought everybody in that fucking movie. The only thing
Right,
he
that's
didn't
what I'm saying. I'm saying like everybody. Yeah. Sarah, yeah, I also love Rambo. Oh man, yeah, no fucking doubt about it. I think my favorite Stallone movie is probably Cobra. I know that sounds crazy, but like, yeah, I like Cobra a lot. Like that film was like dope.
Oh, mine's Rocky all the way.
Yeah, those films are really hard to hate. Are you talking the original?
Yeah, the original Rockies. Yeah,
Dang, yeah, no doubt.
I really enjoyed Rocky Balboa.
Had not seen that one. Yeah, because he was fighting that one again, right?
Yeah, he basically he's kind of coming out of retirement.
For sure. Yep.
See that one last fight, you know, I think that was a real good one.
Nice.
Hell, the Creed movies are pretty good too.
Yeah, I had seen pieces of the first one, and yeah, they're like massively like popular. Like a lot of people, yeah. And yeah, the dude's his name is Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. I mean, I've seen like the behind the scenes where they were like he was actually taking like real punches and shit for like scenes and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. They brought Ivan Drago back in the second one.
Yeah.
Which they actually had a fight scene that I think they cut out of the movie, which Ivan and Stallone supposed to have fights in the movie. They actually had like a little fight scene, like in a hotel or something, like a little brawl.
Yeah.
But they took out of the movie though.
In both Equalizers, love a good revenge movie. Love when the good guy gets a satisfying ending. Equalizers. Not familiar. Equalizers.
Oh, here's a movie that you might have not seen. It's got Michael Jai White in it. It's called Black Dynamite.
No, that sounds familiar. I'm trying to think.
Black Dynamite. That movie is so fucking funny.
Oh, Equalizer. It's Denzel Washington. Okay, right on.
Yeah, that was like. I remember that. What that movie was.
Oh yeah, I definitely know what movie you're talking about here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dang, this is 2009. Okay. Definitely like a throwback setting, though. All right. Oh, yeah, this dude. Okay. The dude that played Spawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a movie to watch, man. Black Dynamite. Oh, man.
Kind of has like that, what am I thinking here?
It's like a 60s, 70s vibe in it. It's freaking
Yeah, for sure. Almost like a Starsky and Hutch kind of thing, or like, yeah.
Yeah. The movie is so freaking hilarious. It was funny because you see him, he's like talking it's like with the war or whatever. The Vietnam War and stuff, and he's like, yeah. And then I go in, and this little Chinese kids look at me with his eyes, and then he's just laying there, his legs are all blown up to pieces, or he's staring, look at me, and then he said, "Chong Chong Ching," or something Chinese. He said, but I knew what he said. I saw in his eyes. He said, "Why, Black Dynamite? Why?" The stuff in that movie is freaking hilarious. But the lines are in that movie. The stuff they come up with that movie.
It said from the makers of Naked Gun. So yeah, yeah, it's hilarious.
Well, there's one scene too where the one guy is fighting. He goes, "Go on, Black Dynamite, I got this." And then he's fighting the one guy, and all of a sudden he slaps the one guy like off for real. And this guy's like motherfucker. And then they cut you see the scene get cut, and they took that guy out and replaced with somebody else. It's funny because it's just funny the shit they do in that movie. It's freaking hilarious.
Motherfucker. Dude, man, this Friday Night movie's fucking good as shit, dude. No doubt. I can't believe it's been so long since I watched this film. Damn.
That's my go-to movie. I want to watch something different. That's my go-to one.
Yeah, no, I mean that's like pretty much exactly like good like description, man. Something different, man, because it definitely is something different.
Yeah, because it was whoever Saran, he was actually real big. Like he's like one of them. Like he was real popular with the ladies back in the day.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, like he's solid as shit in the first Child.
He's actually in the remake.
Oh, he was. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. He does a cameo in the remake. He actually gets killed.
No, that's dope that they did that. Nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring this up earlier. I bet Jay had probably not seen it. You're familiar with obviously My Bloody Valentine, right?
I haven't seen it.
The original? Oh, have you seen the remake?
Is that the one with Jensen Ackles?
Who's that guy? What other movies is he in?
He's not in any movies. He was big in the TV show Supernatural, and he also played in the Boys TV series. He kind of came as Soldier Boy, Jensen Ackles.
Dude, you're right. It is him. Yeah, that is him. Yep. Wait, he was in. Oh, People Also Search. Yeah, that is him. He's like the main character. Yeah, or one of the main characters. Yeah.
He's also the killer.
Yep. Spoiler alert. Yeah, he is because they make it. It looks like the red herring is that Kerr Smith dude. Yeah, he's in like a bunch of stuff. They're like, oh, it's definitely this dude, and they're like, nope, it was all in this dude's head.
You know what's crazy is that both My Bloody Valentine and Friday 13th kind of came out at the same time. Is because both Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki, they said they're together in that Supernatural show that it ran on to 15 seasons. I think it ended, 2020 or something like that. Or anyways, but the show finally ended.
Yeah.
But that's my mom, our show, man. That's our show. But
so that's kind of like the brother in 2009, or in Friday the 13th. Is that the brother to the girl?
Yeah,
okay, right on. Yeah.
The guy who plays Sam, he's in Friday 13th. He plays the main character. He's the one that lived at the end of the movie.
For sure. Yep.
He's on fine with Jason. Yeah. So you guys, that's Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles played in My Bloody Valentine. So they both actually the movie around the same time. Both of them were released around the same time.
Dope. Whoa, damn. Friday the 13th absolutely smashed this movie. I mean, I just watched this literally the other day, like yesterday, and it's not the best, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I mean the look of holy shit. Tom Hanniger. Yeah, the like the lead character, the lead killer. Yeah, yeah. He put. I mean, the look of the guy is pretty spot on to the original. What's this kid's first name? Brewster. In Friday Night, I'm trying to think of what his. I like the part where he's bowling or whatever, and she's like,
Oh,
"What the
no,
hell?"
it's his name was Charlie, but the character Evil, whatever he always calls him Brewster.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster. Charlie.
Yeah, when he is bowling, I like that. I like that part. Yeah, Charlie Brewster. Have you seen holy shit, Ready Player One?
No.
It's a good one. It's kind of a throwback to it's if you're a gamer, it's definitely all about that, and it's all about the 80s and shit like that. It's like a really cool movie. Pretty much about like kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Virtual reality and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. I wonder. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like what is that an example of? I guess virtual reality. Yeah. Like I wonder how big like that's gonna get in like the next like 5 years and shit like that because people are already kind of like stepping into that like spectrum of things.
Yeah. Well, I seen those. What are they? Those goggle things they call them.
For sure. Yeah.
Whatever they call, yeah. A buddy of mine has actually brought over one of those and stuff. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Yeah, it's actually a really fun movie. It is cheesy in parts, but it's not too bad. No doubt. Well, dude, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna have to get off here too because I gotta go and get in the shower and get this cleaned up and everything else and put a fresh one on.
No doubt, dude. Dude, shit. Honestly, man, appreciate you like coming on, dude. Like, honestly, man, you didn't have to. Like, you're not feeling that well, so again, I appreciate it. You know, I hope you're feeling better tomorrow and shit. Because, like I told Dace, I woke up the other morning, I was not feeling good at all. Like, and I was like, great. Like, I got sick, and then took some Alka-Seltzer. My go-to is like Alka-Seltzer, and I know that's like just kind of when I'm feeling like headache-ish and like kind of a little unbalanced but yeah, man. So
yeah, anytime, man. Like I say, it was just like this week, man. It's just with these staph infections, man. They if you guys ever get them, you need to get that shit taken care of quick. Because when I got one on my chin a couple times, and the first time I got one on my chin, oh man, dude, my chin was swelled up, but I started getting fucking headaches. I was tired. I mean, I felt like I was gonna die.
Yeah, because what is it like? Is it like staph like all over you or something?
Well, yeah, basically once you get staph infections, it's in your bloodstream.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So now I got one basically right here on my armpit, and man, I got it, and I was like, I thought maybe it was like like a thing because the thing is I can't use certain deodorants. I can use a powder one, but I can't use a clear one. So I thought maybe it was just a reaction to the clear.
For sure,
but then
yeah.
All of a sudden, it started growing and started getting hard. And like, oh man, what is this? Now my body started feeling like shit. I'm like, and I'm thinking maybe I'll just stop using the dead deodorant. Maybe it'll pass. And it didn't pass. I'm like, oh man, I started like the past couple of days. I've really been feeling like I've been tired, fatigued. It kind of feels like you got kind of COVID in a way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I bet, dude. Yeah.
Like that. And I said I did it live Monday, but I said I had to cut out because I was getting too tired. And I'm like, and I'm not really feeling well, so I crashed. And then last night I was going to be on Scary Night, but I said I ain't going to be because I'm not also feeling well at all. Yeah. I had to cancel both the Bees and Night Watch. I was supposed to be on Night Watch too. But also too, I have stuff going on Mom too. Mom's not been feeling well either, so I'm kind of spent time with her too in a way and trying to get stuff taken care of there and everything else. And with me, and I was like, man, I was all fucked up. But I went to the doctor today and he said, yeah, you got one of those. And so they put me in the back room and they had basically sliced it and they drained it, and that shit. I mean, hell, the fucking shot hurt worse than what they did because they inject you with that shot to basically numb the pain.
Lidocaine, yeah, for sure.
Oh man, that fucking shit hurt so bad.
Yeah, especially especially the initial one. I had a cyst on my back. I should have got it taken care of a long time ago. I didn't really try to worry about it, and then it got big, and then I got irritated, and then when they finally fucking cut it open, dug it the hell out, and all that shit. Luckily, it hasn't come back or anything, but yeah, it was fucking painful, man. I was like, damn. Our bodies are crazy, man. Like our bodies are crazy unique, but like when something happens and there's like a different, an off balance of shit, dude, like yeah, for sure. But dude, honestly, thank you for coming on. Like I said, you didn't have to do this, but you did. Like I truly appreciate it, man. Like, thank you, man. Like you guys ever, honestly, like ever need me to come on to a stream or anything for you guys in the future and stuff like that, like I only have a little bit of a week left of kind of my vacation, but we're gonna do the Halloween party over the weekend and stuff. But beginning next week, how was your 500 stream?
It was actually pretty good. I was going to say because I don't know if you watched or not, but Jake kind of mentioned it, and I was like, I think I'll do that because he said like Freddy Krueger doesn't get no love. You know what I mean?
I saw you were doing this. Yeah, I did see this. Yeah, nice. Yeah. That'd be a hell of a good stream, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I plan on doing a Nightmare on Elm Street podcast. So I'll kind of do like go through the movies.
Yes, dude. Nice.
Talk about some stuff too. Go through there. I'm actually I got the. I don't know if you see my post I did on Instagram today. I got the sweater and I got the hat.
Oh, dude, I didn't know if that was like a dude. So that was real. Holy shit. See, I didn't know if that was just like a picture or something, dude.
Yeah,
nice.
What I'm planning on doing when I do these podcasts, I'm actually going to be dressed up as Freddy.
Let's go, dude. Nice.
While I'm doing the podcast, because I even because I just posted another story or basically another thing today, and. Because I have like this one of the cheap gloves, but I mean it'll work for what I'm going to use it for.
Nice.
But I don't want to give them copyright, but if you guys can see, let's get the glare. Man, let me get a different one.
Dude, that was a good edit, dude. Nice.
Yeah, he's one of the filters on TikTok, but I'll just go ahead and play the one video I got so you can see it better.
Man, Shape, you in these edits, man, just spot on, dude.
So yeah, because I actually don't got the mask. I actually did order the mask. It's from Tots. I got the I didn't get it from Tots, but I got it from Party City. It's the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 mask. I think that one's one of their better quality ones.
Dude, his looking for is fucking awesome, man. Like I said, I like that film a lot, dude. I think it's actually a really good balance of everything you like in Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, it's just a really good balance.
I'm kind of worried about how it's going to be, though, because the mouth doesn't move. It's basically just like a regular like latex mask, you put on and stuff.
For sure,
so,
yeah.
With the silicone one, they actually have one where it fits you, and you can actually, move your mouth and everything like that too with it,
Cool.
But I don't got the money to drop, $700 on the goddamn, whole silicone thing, you know what I mean? So
for sure. Yep.
So yeah, I'm that actually just ordered that today, so that should be coming in sometime. It said it should be here October 31st, which I think is Monday. So they said it should be here by then. So I'm planning on starting. If it does show by then, I'm going to do my I want to start the podcast that Sunday in November.
That's Sunday, okay, in November. Shit, I'll be working that first Sunday, but if you want to follow up and do another one that next Sunday, I'd hop on for Freddy's Revenge. That'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be, dude. Honestly, like I'll talk all about that film because I actually really like that film like a lot. Freddy is fucking dope in that film, man. Dark, just I don't know. I don't think and I've asked that question on like a lot of people's streams and shit, like which one doesn't get enough love, and a lot of people say the second one for sure.
And what's crazy, this is like my first cosplay as Freddy too, in a way.
Yeah, I was almost going to kind of ask you. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
But I thought it'd be kind of fun and something different, actually.
Yeah, dude.
Doing
I
a
don't think
podcast, talk about the Nightmare on Elm Street films, just as Freddy. You know what I mean?
I think that is going to get a lot of views, dude. Like, that's fucking sick. Like, that's a good idea. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody do that. Like, that's sick. And honestly, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was talking to Dace and some other people. Like, dude, I don't think it gets like enough love, and it is kind of taking like a back seat because there isn't like any like news on like any remakes or anything going to happen or any new films. But it's not a forgotten franchise, but maybe that one just that not a lot of people are talking about. So yeah, dude, that's a damn good idea. For real.
I mean, who knows? We might get some news sometime because I mean, there's hints about Blumhouse taking over it and stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff,
Yeah, especially for like Robert Englund, dude. To like if they are wanting him to like come back and like do something,
But you see it though, because I mean, if you look at it, Halloween came back 18 and they made money. Then they, like I said, they brought Scream back. They brought Chucky back. They're bringing all these movies back, and doing all these other remakes or rethings, right? And then we're supposed to get this news at the end of the year that Friday 13th is supposed to come back. So who's not to say after Friday 13th gets dropped, who's not to say that, hey, we need to start cashing on Nightmare on Elm Street again?
For sure, yeah. And so what's it been? That film was 2010? I think it was a year after, I think, yeah. So shit, man, it's been like 12 years, yeah. 13 by next year, yeah.
Let me see here. I think let me see here. Yeah, 2010.
Yeah. Yeah, because even like right there, yeah, it was like boom, TCM, Friday 13th, My Bloody Valentine, all in. Oh, not TCM. TCM was 2003, but yeah. Nice.
Yeah, but hell, once people see it, like, oh hey, Frey's come back. I mean, I said again, when it comes to the franchises, like I said, Halloween,
dude, all of these franchises should be getting love. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of them. Like seriously, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's great about like the community and the fandom. It's like, not like, there are a lot of people out there that love the Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I can think of, like Screaming for Conrad. I think he likes it the best. Like I can think of like some people that really enjoy that franchise like the best. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like nice to show love to pretty much, not only like the major franchises, but like even some of the other ones, like kind of the I don't know. Like for me, like I Know What You Did Last Summers. I know the last film is fucking god awful. No, and I'm sorry, but like I'm really not trying to wreck on it, but like yeah, it's a really bad movie. Like really, unfortunately, really bad.
But the only thing I need to do is I need to get some stuff because I'm trying to get everything prepared like this week and next week. Try to get everything ready to go because I need to try to get an intro ready to go. Have the intro play. We kind of get into the talking and stuff. So I'm trying to figure all that out, how to get that done, and then get what else? Like get my background set up. I don't know if I might do a green screen.
That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because I'm trying to do a green screen where it's like you kind of like Freddy or whatever in the background, so like that, or have some kind of like fire pit or something, where I'm kind of sitting there, talking to you guys.
Dude, that like a boiler room. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I think there's some templates that you can get for sure. Like I bet for like really cheap and shit, like some good boiler rooms and shit like that. Dude, it's a good idea, man. I'm telling you. Like, dude, that's so fucking awesome because like I was telling Dace, man, I was like, man, it's crazy how I kind of forget how much I really enjoy these films. So yeah, dude, that'd be a good combo, man. Like, yeah. So if you need an extra face, dude, to talk about them, like, just let me know, dude.
Yeah, I think pretty much because it's gonna be on Sundays, so it's pretty much probably just be me.
Nice, because I mean, I'll watch. Actually, well, hold on a second. So let's see. They play the Eagles and. Oh no, that game will be during the day, anyways. I mean, I watch the Steelers will be during the day. So if it's that night, yeah, I'm game, dude.
I'm kind of debating too. I might do maybe Sunday night, or if I don't do a Sunday, it'd be Wednesday night because usually Wednesdays I ain't got nothing going on Wednesdays, and we got Scary Night on Tuesday nights. There's really not much stuff on Wednesday nights, so I might plan for a Wednesday because I know I said Beast got his Thursday, and then Nightmare's got his Friday. So I don't want to cut in between their time. So
Gotcha.
Wednesday usually kind of that free time space for us. So I think either if I don't do a Sunday, I'll probably do Wednesday night. So if you
Okay.
get a Sunday, you won't get a Wednesday. But if you don't get a Sunday, you'll get a Wednesday.
Dope. I could probably dig both. If it's my week off, I'm good with both of them. Yeah. Damn, dude, Sarandon's like going full fucking vampire here with the ending of this. This is a good fucking movie, dude.
It is.
The look is really good too. Damn. Really
And I got
good.
if my order comes in on supposed to be here Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna do a special Halloween unboxing.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's gonna
Like
be
Halloween franchise or just in general?
no, it's gonna be like Halloween in general.
Dope.
If you guys know the freaking commercials that come out with, they're funny commercials. I'm gonna give you a hint of what it is. You're not a dish. You're a man.
If you're not a dish, you're a man?
Yeah, you're not a dish. You're a man.
Damn it.
You ever seen those commercials?
Damn, I don't know. I don't think so.
I'll just go ahead and spoil it for you guys.
Okay, bro.
Dr. Squatch.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, you want to talk about a company that I want to fucking... So I bought some of like... I'll send you after. I got the Star Wars set and then the new Batman set. But dude, that soap in general, good fucking shit, dude. Like they sent me like a nice like free bar with the Batman set that I got. Dope, dude. They had been pulling up...
Yeah, because I ordered the Brick of the Dead and the 2 Sticks of the Dead. They didn't have the werewolf one, the werewolf wash. They didn't have that one. That was out of stock. So I just got the Brick of the Dead and the Sticks of the Dead. So that's still Halloween related because it's a Halloween one that came out. So I'm gonna do one of those.
Dope. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, Dr. Squatch is some good stuff, man. Yeah, no doubt. I agree. Yeah, I think I posted a few things like when I got the Batman set and I got the Star Wars set. Like, I don't know, it's a cool like little set to like just because I don't think I'll ever use it, obviously, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean the only thing I don't like about the soaps. I mean, I love the soaps and the shampoos, but the only thing is they are kind of expensive, like $7 for a bar of soap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, true that. Yeah. I think the one they sent me for free, which was nice, but I get what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean the only things are good though. But the only thing is too is like once you use them, you better hurry and dry those damn things because if you leave them in your shower,
melt
use
away.
them,
Yeah.
you may get like. You may get like a week or two out of them, you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
For like a whole month, So, I mean, there's actually one other soap I use too. I like it's what was it?
Teals.
No, it was a Ducan or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a natural, but the freaking bar of soap is just it's all supposed to be natural too, but the bar of soap is like freaking like this thick, and like that freaking long. It's like a big old freaking brick freaking soap.
Yeah, I like to use Dr. Teal's. I don't know. I mean, half the time you hope that when they say shit's like more natural than not, you hope it is. But yeah, nice. Well, all right, dude. Nice. Honestly, dude, I'm glad you got some dope fucking shit coming. Like, those would be some good unboxings. And dude, that glove. So was that you already have that glove? Oh yeah, you're getting the mask. Okay, right on. Dude, that'd be sick. I like to see what the fourth one kind of like looks like, or because Dace and I went to like this kind of like nonchalant kind of like it was like more of a knickknack store, but they did have some masks and they had a pretty cool Freddy one. But then when we went back, it was gone. So
yeah, I think I do believe when you look at you can look online or you can look on YouTube for the here, let me get a picture of it.
I'm actually really intrigued because, like I said, I like the fourth one. I think he looks fucking dope in the fourth one.
They have a whole bunch of them, but I think 4 is like it's like they're like total spot on, like Freddy mask. Yeah, here it is. It loads up.
Dude, let's go. Wait, so that won't move with your mouth? It looks like it.
No, it's still got the slit in it, but it
Oh,
won't.
okay, right on.
It basically like a Michael Myers mask. It'll just be like, you know,
Gotcha. Right on.
that's all it's going to be. But that's actually one of the Tots ones. Tots also, let me see here, because Tots also does the because that was part 4. They also did a part. They did a part 2 and a part 1. So this is the part 1. Looks like, I think the 4 looks better than the part 1 does.
Wait, which one is this? Which one?
This is part 1.
I think, well, it's pretty good detail, but I think I like the other one better. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's part 1, and then they have part 2. Oh, it's not. That's 4. Where's part 2 at? Oh, here's part 2. Hang on. Oops.
Oh, dude, that one's pretty spot on too. Oh man, that's sick.
No, I think the part 4 is actually, I think, is one of their better ones. I think part 4 is like one of their higher end ones. Like people like love those ones.
Well, now that you're saying that 4th one, I almost think that one at that shop that we were at almost kind of resembled that one more. Yeah.
Yeah, because even Spirit Halloween and Part C, like they carry that's the main one they carry. I mean, they got the other Freddy masks. It's basically like the pullover one, but it's got the teeth showing. It's like this, like,
Oh,
you know,
okay, yeah.
one of them cheap kind of ones that don't look right. Yeah, but Spirit actually does, or Spirit actually had that one I was going to grab, but I didn't grab it. It was crazy though. Spirit actually had 2 of them in stock, and I should have grabbed it when I did, but I didn't. But they actually had one where the paint was kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, it was so good, but the paint was like super detailed with the burn. But the one behind it was like what the holes were. It was super red and everything else. Like it was like fully spot on with the detail. Like, whoa, I should have got that one, but I didn't think about it. Of course, I didn't think about doing this podcast until Jay said about it on my 500 stream. So it's like, oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, I dig it, dude. No, that'll be fun, dude. So yeah, like I said, Sunday or Wednesday on my week off, dude, I'm down. Like I said, I just like talking about all kinds of franchises, man. Like, yeah, it's fun shit. But damn, dude, we literally went a little just under 4 hours. So again, man, appreciate it. If anybody's left in the comments or anybody's still watching, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much, for tuning in to, my first stream and my birthday stream. If Jay's still watching or watching a replay, thank you, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Like, thank you so very much. Like, I got a good feel for, how things kind of like roll and stuff. So yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's actually fucking pretty fun, man. Not gonna lie. So, but I think we're gonna end it there. So, do you want to do any plugs, dude, or anything, or?
I'll do my plugs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I'll in the comments, I'll put your guys' links and stuff in the comments and stuff. But yeah, again, this was, Child of the Corn. If you guys like the video, thank you very much. You guys want to subscribe, very much appreciate that too. And thanks, Kirst. I appreciate you hanging in here and stuff. And thank you again, for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. And yeah, so man, good stream. I enjoyed it. Good convo. And thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with us. Awesome in the comments tonight for sure. But all righty, dude. Sounds good. Thank you guys, and we will catch you later on the next one. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I broke